We got something special going on for y'all. Here goes Leon. Take it, Leon.
Oh, my fault. Yeah, so what is up? What is up? It is your boy AstroMonk86, also known as Leon from Hard Knock Gamers and Gamageddon, here on the Platform Podcast. And we have something special in store for you guys. My man Mike, with the snappy cappy, has to drop a funky song for us before we get it started today. So without further ado, I don't want to hold you guys up because Mike, I think, is ready to do his thing. So
shit.
Never gonna give.
We'll explain after. We'll explain after. But Mike, drop that beat, Mike.
You what now? We ready?
Yeah, we ready.
All right, here we go. It's the best I got.
Let me make sure that the shit is on.
Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe, and I'm admitting it. I won't take it back. I did the shit. I was a hoe, and I'm admitting it. I won't take it back because I did that shit. I was a hoe. More money. I want your money. I want my money. I want your money. More money. Your money. I want more money. I want your money. There you go.
I'm gonna let you rock out. I'm gonna let you ride out. Like, you didn't do the first verse though.
Yeah, he missed it, but all right, Mike, all right.
Told you, all on my back. All on my back.
All
right.
To give you guys some, I guess, backstory on what happened. As you guys know, me and Mike made a bet on which would sell the most copies, NBA Live or NBA 2K. And, you know, I warned him, but he insisted on making this bet. This was not my idea. Right, Mike?
Mike?
This was my idea?
He's muted and everything right now.
I think we got left off of bambougie and shit.
No, I muted myself so I can plug my headset in.
All right, so
I was just saying that this was really not my idea.
It was Mike's idea, wasn't it? Mike's sometimes, man, you be motherfucking brave about bullshit.
Hey, I honor my bet. That's what I said.
And you did.
If I lost, I lost.
And you know what, Mike? Since you honored your bet, I'm gonna give you a first, man. You gained a fucking life tonight.
That he's gonna lose like 5 minutes.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna take it right now. Just because of that motherfucking hat. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take it.
You know what's crazy? Because
this hat is pimping. This hat is
pimping. It was like, I could tell you wasn't really into it, but then like when you started getting towards the end, when you was talking about your money and Mo, you was really starting to feel. Like,
he was getting into it. All right,
just a tad.
All right, let's get into it. All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Platform, the most harmonic, I guess, podcast tonight. And you know, that was just a little bit of losing. You know, somebody had to get wrecked, and that's why we didn't have our opening intro, because we wanted to open up with some wreckage. So there we go. All right, so let's do our introductions like we always do, from left to right, starting with Akeyles. What's up, man? Introduce yourself. Tell us what you're playing.
What's up? It's Akeyles, and you already know what I've been playing. I've been playing that Gears, grinding for my diamond. I've been playing Shadow of Mordor. This game is
Shadow War.
Shadow of War.
You did that
Shadow of Mordor to me. Especially
Akeyles just doesn't like doing his intro.
Akeyles.
Impossible. It'll always be Shadow of Mordor, especially after that first act. The first act, whatchamacallit, it's basically the same thing as the other game. But anyway, NBA 2K. Okay.
So, all right.
And that's about it for me. That's all I've been playing.
All right.
What's your level on 2K now?
I am only at 82 right now.
82, jeez.
I said only at 82.
Damn. Only at 82. You're killing it right now.
Yeah,
shit.
You just went up like 10 levels since the last time.
We ain't played. It's like 2 weeks.
Leah's still stuck at 62.
Hell yeah.
How many kills you got in Fortnite?
Oh shit! Let me. I had you. My fault. I had Mike, motherfucking, because I had you centered for the damn karaoke shit. Motherfuckers is like, "Oh, let me see Mike." I'm like, "Oh shit." Oh shit! All right. Well, hold on. Let me make sure I get that life lost because that was on me. So let me do that first. Let's get that out the way. All right. So there we go. We got it out the way. All right. Next up, we got Leon. What's up, man? Introduce yourself. Tell us what you're playing.
What is up, man? I've been playing some Fortnite as always, and just picked up Call of Duty. I was playing some multiplayer with Mike today and some zombies. It's pretty dope.
It is.
And
All right.
picked up I did the buy two, get one at Target this morning, and I picked up South Park and Shadow of War as well.
There you go.
Boy, taking advantage of them motherfucking deals. Hell yeah. I want Shadow of War back. I took it back. I actually took it back on Steam to get South Park.
The Black Friday sale is going to be looking good.
Shit. All right. Next up, we got Cool Cat Terri. What's going on? Introduce yourself. Tell us what you're playing.
Hey everybody, it's Cool Cat Terri. I've been playing Assassin's Creed Origins. I finally, dug into the backlog, finally finished Stick of Truth, and started the Fractured Butthole. So that's what I've been playing.
You've been playing the Fractured Butthole? Okay.
Yeah, I didn't do very far. I literally did like one mission and I was done because it was late.
So what do you think after reading Stick of Truth? Did you like it?
I mean, yeah, it was a good game. Like, I liked the gameplay of it, but like the humor still is, South Park humor. South Park humor is not my kind of humor, so I'm just sitting there like, this is just.
Don't lie. I saw that one clip. I saw that one clip. You about died laughing.
With what?
I saw that one clip where you fixed that guy's scrotum.
No, I was freaked out.
What the fuck? That's right. That shit was in there.
The gameplay's good. The story was good, but yeah, the humor. I'm still not a fan of South Park humor. I was like, I didn't really laugh at all during the game, and then there were other parts that were just uncomfortable and disturbing.
Okay.
You should have seen that. I don't know if you see it there, Dave. You should have seen it where she did that scrotum thing. As soon as he flicked the scrotum, she flung her. She jumped like this pillow on the desk.
I felt so bad. Like, oh my god, what have I done? Like, I just dropped. I was like, oh god.
Oh, I guess scrotums to do that to you. You know how that goes. All right, next up we got Jay Quentin. Is that what we calling him? Is that who is that? What's up, Eddie, man? Introduce yourself. Tell us what you're playing.
What's up? I'm just glad it's damn Broketober is over. I've been playing Shadow of War, Gran Turismo Sport, Stick of Truth. I hadn't started the fractured butthole yet because I want to finish Stick of Truth.
Every time somebody say that fucking name, I'm like childish with it.
They're trying to say funny as fuck.
Yo,
he said the fractured butthole. He said the fractured butthole.
Like, you could never say that.
He tried to put that motherfucking comma in there. He said the fractured comma butthole. He's like, all right, motherfucker, no, you gotta say that shit smooth. The fractured butthole.
Like Billy D. Williams and shit.
Yo, I want to do a shout out real quick. We got Kid Smooth in the building. He's coming through the chat.
Oh shit, what's going on, Kid Smooth? Shout out to Kid Smooth. Hayden.
He likes my hat. He says you're rocking that hat.
Man, I'm jealous as fucking that shit, kid. I swear to God I am, man.
Hat.
I'm seeing that hat everywhere.
I'm getting a hat for everybody.
Hell yeah, I want one shit. Hell yeah.
I want one.
I want one
if I
shit.
Outside with that shit on.
You ain't gonna catch me outside like that, motherfucker. You ain't gonna,
I went to the movie theaters today with this thing. I was getting looks.
Look to what?
I'm about to say, hold on, Mike.
They're looking at you for the wrong reason.
Right, you just lost. You lost the life that you gained. You lost the life that you gained earlier, bro.
Like you said, it wasn't gonna take long. Shit.
Halloween is like.
How do you know I'm getting the wrong looks? How do you know I'm getting the wrong looks?
Like, a grown ass man does not like to do movies wearing that hat and not get looks.
I'm rolling. Hold on. Let's take a step back. Hold on. Let's finish intro. We haven't got through the fucking intro yet. All right. So next up we got the mean Eugene. What's going on, man? Introduce yourself. Tell us what you're playing.
Oh, so like a wrestler.
Oh, so let me take a page out of Akeyles' book. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your man Eugene.
Need a little bit more bass.
Oh,
just a little bit.
Why so damn dark, motherfucker? Shit.
That's what I said.
So this motherfucker told you he got no pants on. That's the reason why they're in the dark. Shit. If you get up, we see his spotted cheeks.
Shit, like.
You know why it's so dark? Because they call him Mysterion.
Yeah.
That's it. Hold on. Eugene.
Oh, fuck y'all.
So what you playing, man? What'd you say, Terry?
I was gonna say he's got that snowball so close to his face it looks like he's making out with a stormtrooper.
Hold on. First of all, let's get this out the way, Terry. Okay, and then Eugene.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, daddy. Anyway, I've been playing South Park, the Fractured Butthole.
Your respect is forte.
Say it with your chest.
Right.
Say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest.
South Park, the Fractured Anus.
Oh shit! So that's what you playing? No Street Fighter?
Nope.
Okay. I'm kind of down that you're not playing Street Fighter. It seems like you always playing that.
You waiting for the edition to come out?
Man, that game. I don't know. Street Fighter just it wore very thin on me real fast. I'll leave that for another discussion later.
All right. And next up, we got Super Mario's cousin, Super Michael. What's going on, man? Introduce yourself. Tell us what you're playing.
Nothing super about my.
I am totally super. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Big Mike here. I've been playing my Switch with Mario.
No one cares.
And I've been playing Call of Duty, which is really good. And I've been playing WWE 2K18. And I recently beat South Park, the Fractured Butthole.
You couldn't wait to say that. He was ready, boy. He's like, I'm going to say it and I'm going to emphasize the word hole.
Say it with my chest. The Fractured Butthole. I am complete.
Oh, Mike. Oh, shit. Okay. All right, what's up, everybody? My name is Danny. I'm the host here at the platform, and I am playing Destiny 2 #PC and Battle Chasers. And on my phone, because like I said, I've been real busy with work, so I've been like really getting into mobile gaming, which Terry hate. I'm playing two games. I'm playing Darkness Reborn and Dark Moon. They're both like RPGs or to win RPGs, but you know, I still rather enjoy them.
How much you spending? How much you spend?
Zero.
He said zero.
Here's what you can do, because you can also watch ads. So I know like everything that's coming out, because I'm a ton of fucking ads. I'm like ad, diamonds, gems, rubies, you know. So that's where I've been. So that's how my life has been. So all right, so let's get into it. You know, as you can tell by the title of this show, The Incorrect Feminist Agenda. We're going to talk. Yeah, somebody's about to be triggered, but we're talking The Last of Us 2 trailer, and I guess there was hella controversy all week. A lot of people were streaming and talking about it, and shit, I felt that we should talk about it too. So I guess there was this giant like social media firestorm for Naughty Dog because the trailer featured a lot of graphic scenes, like the one girl got her she was like clip her wings, and you could see her like hammer through her fucking bone and shit. Mm-hmm. And it was definitely gruesome, but I guess the controversy, and I would say more so a feminist controversy, and I'm not against feminists. Let me just clear that up. I'm not. But I still think there's some arguments that are pointless, like this one. And, they're really upset about, just the violence on women in this trailer. And, I thought about it for a long time, at least few hours this week, just kind of going over my mind what I was going to say about it. And I feel like this. Women have been getting wrecked since time immemorial. You know what I'm saying? Like, in video games, you look at Samus. Like, if you go all the way back to, like, old school ass Nintendo and shit, she was getting wrecked constantly. I mean, like, fighting giant monsters, missing jumps and dropping to her fucking death. It's just amazing how they're, this ire is coming about with this. I wanted to get Terry's take on this. I want to start with you because this is you, and you're not. I just want to, because you're a female gamer. I know you hate that label, but you are. You are a female who games. So unless you want to call her a male gamer. Person. Well, I just know some people hate that term, and it's like, because gamer's gamer, but honestly, you know what I'm saying? You are a female who games. So I wanted your kind of quick take on that. Like, when you saw the trailer, did you kind of feel some type of way about it?
No. I was just like, damn, she's buff as hell. That's all I was thinking about. I mean, that's what I was thinking. I was like, that chick is ripped.
She was ripped.
She was like fucking like Mayweather buff.
She cut up like a sheepstick.
I don't know what this whole deal is, with the Twitter. Okay, I didn't see any of this stuff on Twitter, but I think it's just ridiculous. I mean, who cares? Okay, who cares? It's a video game.
Does that bother you? Like,
men get beat the crap out of, women get beat the crap out of. It hasn't stopped. Okay, I mean, look at Friday the 13th. Okay, you're ripping like women's arms off and chainsaw. No one says a thing. When Tomb Raider got rebooted, guess what? She's getting her ass kicked. She's got like freaking rebar going through her freaking chest. No one says a thing. You're gonna have a flipping trailer where like she didn't even die. Right. Nothing really bad happened. She's fine. She's fine. And you're gonna bitch about that? You're not gonna bitch about that woman getting her ass chainsawed by some maniac, male, psychopath? No. But you're gonna have a problem with this one woman? No.
Yeah.
Makes no damn sense.
But see, it's not the women that's complaining. It's these damn bitch-ass dudes writing the articles.
No, but it was a lady too that wrote it. She's like a famous like Twitter-ish. I don't know what kind of job you call that, but she's like a Twitter person, and she has like hella followers. And she did like this fucking article. Yeah, and she did an article about like how it was disgusting, and Naughty Dog should be ashamed of themselves, and it was lazy developers who felt they needed to tell story with violence against women, and I'm like,
what? Call them lazy with the graphics on that shit looking that good?
Writer.
What you think, Terry? Did you feel that?
Does she even play? Does she realize how many games have violence towards like women as well as men? I mean, hell, freaking Whistleblower, the DLC for Outlast. I mean, that was grotesque violence on guys and chicks. Grotesque shit happening. Where was she on that? What was her opinion on that?
Right.
She didn't have one, right? So tell her shut the hell up. Shut the hell up.
I'm glad. Hold on, Terry. Let's get this out the way first. Let's just do this. Okay. All right, so Terry, your lives are stacking up. So you actually gaining lives tonight. But I'm with you on that because I feel like, okay, there's a difference between like what Mike likes, objectifying children with giant titties and shit. You know what I'm saying? Where's the ire? When Peach Beach Party comes out, and Mike, I dare you to look up the main character. She's 15, big ass titties, and she's 15 years old. No word, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Look at Mortal Kombat. Bitches is getting split in half all goddamn day. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? But then you get motherfucking Last of Us. Now, granted, the graphics was amazing, and I think that kind of what struck a chord because it looks so fucking good. But in the same token, it's the same shit. It's pixels. It's not like the person like sacrificed their own bones to get crushed for the fucking show. You know what I'm saying? It was literally pixels, and it's like, have you played Last of Us? Like, have you played any fucking game in the last 30 years and shit?
She's obviously never played Mortal Kombat.
Look, Mrs. Pac-Man, she was getting wrecked constantly by Ghost. You know what I'm saying? And she was eating balls. So what about that shit? You know what I'm saying? Nobody had nothing to say about that. Nothing. And and then and she kind of has this following too. Her following is kind of big right now with this shit, and that's kind of why it's out there. It's like even IGN and GameSpot, they all did their kind of like rebuttal articles as far as how you should react to this. Now, Leon, what did you think? Like, I know you saw a lot of ire, or at least in the rooms that you are part of, people had discussions about it. What do you think?
I just think, like I said, there's violence in games like Mortal Kombat where there's like half of the cast is female, and they're getting cut in half, kicked in the crotch, and I've seen fucking games like Rumble Roses where it's just a bunch of girls fighting each other.
Right.
Dead or Alive series, girls fighting each other. I mean, I could just think of so many games where girls are being violent towards one another. And I'm like, why does this game get singled out? Like, it's kind of stupid to me.
I didn't get it either. It was just, I think it was because of that one lady. We say her name was Sarkeesian or something like that?
Yeah, some dumb bitch from
She sounded like a fucking villain in like a video game and shit. It's like,
what about WWE? Don't they have like females fighting each other in those games?
Yeah,
females and males.
Yeah, dropping them on their head and shit. What about
games? The UFC games, they got females in it.
Right. It's just crazy to me how big it got. And it was just like. And like all these news outlets, they started like really having their opinion, and a couple of them sounded kind of shitty too. They were like agreeing. They were like, this type of violence is not needed in the gaming industry. And I'm thinking, well, what about Call of Duty? You piling fucking soldiers' bodies. Grand Theft Auto. You can go on and on about violence. In video games, and it's always been like that. Like I said, all the way back in time. Like if you just go back in time and you
violence
look at all these,
is part of our species.
It is.
We are a violent race. All right. So if you're gonna have a problem with a violent game, then I don't know I don't know. You might as well go hide under a damn rock, because that's just what our species is all about. Violence. Okay. We've been fighting over the stupidest shit since the beginning. Since the beginning. All right. This is what we do. If you're gonna boycott violence in games, you might as well boycott violence in movies next, because it's no different. It really is no difference.
You know what? I just thought about something too. She didn't have shit to say about Wolfenstein. Now you talking about objectifying women? I mean, there's literally a scene where there's a lady who cuts another lady's head off, and then makes another lady get on all fours while she's whipping her. Now, where the fuck is your ire for that? And that's a Nazi bitch. So you should be like,
because it was woman-on-woman violence. I guarantee if it was a guy whipping a chick like that, then she would have had a lot to say.
I know.
But that's double fucking standard.
I know one thing. With Quantic Dream's new game, Detroit Become Human, I want to play that because simple fact, I want to be able to kill the dude that abused the little girl. This is an adult-rated game, basically. You can see that. We all see that. This is not for kids. I'm pretty sure the rating is going to be up there, where kids can't buy it, but somehow they will. But when I seen that trailer for that, and I seen that scene, yeah, I wanna play that, because I don't want that dude getting off on nothing. I don't even want to choose the good path of letting him go. I'm pretty sure they should give me a trophy for killing him. I want to. I want to do it. So, yeah, I don't care what they write in these articles talking about there shouldn't be no violence towards kids and all of that. Did you see the first Hunger Games when they killed like 50 children in the first? That as soon as the alarm sounded, almost 50 kids got killed in the Hunger Games, and people hold that movie as a great fucking movie. So it's bullshit. It's double standards because it's video games. If it was fucking in movies, they wouldn't say shit. If it was on TV, they wouldn't say shit.
You know why, though? You know why that is, though? And their argument is because you can play the scene out. You know, it's not something that, you know, movies, you can't control it. You know, when you're like games like Manhunt and shit. Remember that shit? Manhunt had so much controversy, too. Mm-hmm. It was just because of, you know, you could use the Wii controllers to choke a motherfucker out. And it's like, all right. I mean, that shit is pretty cool and shit, you know, but it's not like I'm going to turn into a fucking killer if I play it.
And my thing is, if they're worried about their children playing this shit and they're going crazy and doing stupid shit, be a real fucking parent to your child and stop fucking ignoring them every goddamn day.
Exactly.
Yeah, stop shoving the games in their face.
Exactly. And if you do, buy the right games. You know, Sonic, Mario. You know, make sure the games are.
With them.
At this point, the rating system might as well just get tossed out. There's no reason to have a rated mature or R game anymore because there's more little 10-year-olds playing a mature rated game than there are freaking adults these days. So what's the hell's the point?
Yo, Terry, you're exactly correct about that one.
It's
true. What's up,
like Call of Duty? Isn't Call of Duty mature rated? I think Call of Duty.
For teens.
Is it for teens?
Call of Duty I think it's a teen game.
I thought Call of Duty was
mature. No, it's mature. It's more mature.
Is it mature? Okay, so Call of Duty is like a mature rated game, and there's probably more minors playing that than adults. You know?
Assassin's Creed is rated mature, motherfucker.
You know, and then when it comes to like the kid games, I think there's more adults playing them, like Mario Odyssey. I know more adults that are playing that than kids. The kids are playing the mature games, and the adults are playing the kid games. We might as well just get rid of the rating system. It's completely BS.
You know what? You may, like you say, you're right. You may as well just go ahead and just get rid of the rating system because kids under 13, you can just walk in any GameStop in the US and say, "Hey, let me buy Mortal Kombat. Let me get Call of Duty." They don't ask no questions. Just go ahead and sell it to them.
Right.
And then you go home
because they want the money. Go ahead.
And then you go home and get online, play the game. Me being at my age, I'm going against kids that's like 12, 13 years old telling me they want to fuck my grandma and everything like that, playing Call of Duty. I don't want to hear that shit.
You ain't never put the mature rated games.
Oh, and then you hear their mom in the background bitching about how, you can't talk to my son like that. I don't want him hearing this kind of language. It's like, well, he should be playing this damn game. How about you be a damn parent and not buy your child a game that he's too young for? How about that?
It's like, bitch, you yelling at me, and the reason why I can hear him because we both playing Grand Theft Auto. This motherfucker should not be saying this shit. You know what I'm saying? And you should you should be a better parent. And that's where you have, like I said, there's like chosen ire. There's chosen anger because, they choose to be mad at this. Now, you mad at Naughty Dog and Last of Us, and that was just a fucking trailer. You know what I'm saying? But there's a whole lot of other shit that you could be totally pissed about. So much.
It's just
the South Park.
Parents today, they just keep shoving games. They don't want to do things with their kids. This is the era where we're all about tech and gizmos and gadgets. So instead of taking your kid out and doing stuff, you throw the TV in front of them or a handheld or whatever, and you tell them to play that, and then they just play games all the time, and they don't do anything. Okay.
Kids don't go outside and
What's
play.
up, General?
They don't like. I remember when I was a kid, I could run around outside, and there's always kids at the playgrounds playing and stuff. Nowadays, it's like all the parks that I've gone by are always empty. There's no kids at the playgrounds anymore. They're too busy playing video games.
You know who's at the playgrounds nowadays? Winos and drug dealers. Those are the people that populate our playgrounds these days.
Oh shit! And you're right though, man.
I'm gonna keep it 100.
I mean, but she's silent on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, dead ass silent on that.
Quiet in the chat made another comment that another one of the things that goes into that whole Twitter thing was the fact, the whole the fact that she was, muscular. And that, it's like, who cares if she's muscular? Why is having a muscular female propaganda? Why is that? why do all females in games have to be skinny bitches? Okay, why can't we have some fat chicks? Why can't we have muscular chicks? Okay, women come in all shapes and sizes just like men.
Yes.
I would expect this broad to be kind of muscular because I'm thinking of just some shit like.
Look at the way where they living. Look where they're living. The shit that they have to deal with.
Look at Terminator 2 and how Linda Hamilton beefed up for that. Of course, that's the thought of it. You know what I'm saying? That's how this bitch got to survive.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the world she live in is tough. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you gotta understand. You can't be weak in that kind of world, then you're dead. You're just gonna die. You need to adapt.
It's a savage being out there ready to rape it or damn drops. No,
yeah, you gotta
be able to take care of herself.
You gotta fight off Harvey Weinstein.
So hey Danny, can we name drop tonight?
Achilles.
Hey Danny, can we name drop tonight? Yes, thank you, appreciate it.
Wait, hold on, man. Who we name dropping? Is it somebody famous or what?
No, that's Arkeesian whore.
Oh, go ahead, name drop her. Hey, I don't give a fuck if she watching this shit, bitch. Write a story about me. You know what,
man? You know what? I think her rage or whatever it is. I think she's very disingenuous about everything she does. I don't think she has a legit hate towards what goes on with females in the video game industry. She's just following the narrative right now because it makes her famous. It gets her views. It gets her attention. So what's the best thing you can grab onto? Social media negativity. Leash you onto a subject, run with it, make your money, go the fuck home.
Right.
So she figured, let me pick on The Last of Us 2 because that's a highly anticipated game for the PS4. Let me find some bullshit hate for that game so I can get a couple million views so I can continue to get my YouTube checks each month. That's the only reason she's doing it. I don't believe for 1 second she even have any genuine feeling towards any of the games in the gaming community. Because I seen her collection of all the games she shitted on, and she plays them on a regular basis. All the games she had a problem with, she owns those games. She put up a video one time showing her collection of games.
Wow. You know what I'm saying? Such a fucking... I don't even know what to say. You know what I'm saying? It's hypocrite, just... she's a money suck right now. It's like all she wants is that attention so she can get that money. Because there's no way that she thought that this was the straw that broke the camel's back. You know what I'm saying? This couldn't have been it. I mean, there was plenty of other motherfucking games before this. Hell, trailers. There's been plenty of trailers at E3 that was fucking bogus towards women. Look at Bayonetta's trailer. Remember Bayonetta's trailer? Literally, the end of the trailer, her ass was in the fucking... She was taking a selfie with her ass at the camera. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you wasn't pissed about that in front of millions of motherfuckers that was shown on stage. You know what I'm saying? So get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? That what you talking is nothing. You just creating shit for your own personal gain to gain more followers, to get, because look, we talking about you now. We giving you fucking props right now. You know what I'm saying? So that was the effect she was looking for.
Let's change the topic then, so we just stop giving this bitch some power.
Well, yeah, let's do this. Let's leave it at that. Let's just say that everything isn't always a controversy. And sometimes the loudest person isn't the most correct person. And just do your research, and have you form your own opinions about it because, honestly, she doesn't know what she's talking about. And, really it's a nothing burger and really it should be left alone. So...
But controversy gets the clicks.
Right, it does. It really does. What's up, Austin? Yeah, man, it does. But that's what she wants. We clicked the articles, you clicked it, we all clickbaited the shit, and here we are, telling her that she needs to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And we even have women on the cast that are like agreeing. And Terri fights causes. Now, don't get me wrong. Terri will fight the motherfucking cause.
Yeah, she will get into a fist fight with somebody in real life.
I'm just saying, but she also understands and recognizes stupid. And, and there's just some things that there's no battle. You don't need to have this fight. This is a pointless fight. Just concentrate on some real shit like DLC, loot boxes. If you want to have some higher, create a petition on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Have that cause. Don't do this. This is pointless. Okay. All right. So we're going to move. I know Austin's going to be hype about this. We're talking Xbox for our second segment here. Xbox Triple Porno X is out, or is some people have it, and I guess it comes out, Tuesday or something like that?
Yeah, I just heard Austin go, oh my God.
Right, you heard that. He straight need a napkin for his pants. But and I wanted to kind of talk about it. I wanted to see where our hype levels were. Austin, let's start with you, man. Xbox X, is that a pre-order, or are you waiting?
Mine just got shipped today.
Oh, shit. All right. What's the first game you tested it out on?
Assassin's Creed.
Say Assassin's Creed was, like, amazing on the Xbox One X, though, especially with that HDR shit.
Well, it already looks great, so it's going to look even better.
Well, I don't know. I was, like I said, I'm a PC dude, so it's like Xbox is kind of pointless for me. But I can't appreciate what they're doing. Like I said, it is a beast. And I think they said, I think they said 100 some odd games, but really it's 70 games that are going to be like enhanced on day one, right?
Yeah, I think it's something like 70 or something that they have announced that are going to be enhanced. So.
Okay, so now,
but they're not all coming out on day one. Like I don't think Witcher is going to happen quite yet. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
about that,
Witcher is the shit too. I'm telling you, that's one of my favorite games of all time. So, that would be amazing, especially on the HDR. I would like to see that on the HDR. I already got the high motherfucking polys #PC, but as far as the color, the color HDR, hell yeah, I would like to see that. Because they got beautiful sky physics in that game, so that would be pretty nice.
I bet you it looks amazing on Terry's PC.
But Terry still don't have HDR, though, do you?
She probably has HDR.
I don't have a 4K monitor.
Oh.
Yeah, see? Yeah,
my everything in my PC is 4K ready, but I just don't have the monitor.
See? She needs to make that upgrade.
Right. Get that motherfucker, hook a TV up like I do and shit. You know what I'm saying? Stop bullshit with them monitors. Get you a 4K TV and hook that shit up. You'll never go back, I promise.
Danny, you're still using CRT. What are you talking about?
Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's right. On my motherfucking compact PC Presario.
You're running the Commodore 64.
Black and white monitor. He's running that black and white monitor.
Whatever. Fuck y'all. Anyway, Digital Foundry, didn't they dive deep into this, like, after they got their, like, really early release copy, and they kind of, like, they said it was somewhat more powerful than the PS4 Pro, right?
Yes.
Did anybody see that Digital Foundry shit that they had?
I keep hearing different things. People are taking what Digital Foundry said and kind of branching it off in different directions, so...
Well, yeah, because they kind of were like, first they said it was like super motherfucking powerful, then they were like, well, there are some things that are kind of like on par or maybe just a tiny bit better as far as power. But, I'm thinking about the specs. I'm like, no, well, there's some shit that's definitely better than the PS4 Pro, though. I mean, like, just the processing power. I don't know if we want to get into a teraflop conversation, but, I mean, that shit is, it's definitely pushing some shit. And then I think there's some games that are coming out with options now, like you can have at 1080p at 60. I think it was, what's that game that's like Dark Souls? Shit, I got it. Let me look at my fucking, fuck is the name of that game? I can't remember, but it just came out. It's like modern style. It's like robotic. Surge, yeah. They said the Surge is going to be, you can do 1080p at 60, or you can do 4K at 30.
I think Gears of War 4, you can do that also. Or they said you can have the option if you want to go 60 frames per second, or, you can go 4K, your choice.
You know what I like? What I like about Xbox One X? They're definitely pushing that frame argument. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I love that because I feel like that standard now should be 60. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're at a point where it should be. It literally should be 60 frames. That's where we should be at right now. There was games that are 60 frames on Nintendo 64. You know what I'm saying? So there's no excuse why we can't have that standard. You know, what were you saying, Austin?
With the One X, what they're doing is you can lock it at 30 or play it at 60, but it might flex.
Was it like a variable frame rate?
Yeah, so like it's set at 60, but of course you'll have frame drops if there's like a shit ton of stuff going on and whatever.
Right.
So but yeah, like they were talking about like a lot of people were talking about how like in Gears of War 4, how at one part, like very briefly, it dropped to like 44 frames, and so a lot of the Sony fanboys are taking that and running with it. So,
well, see, that's fanboy bullshit. You know, they gobble that shit up. But honestly, you know, anything above like 30 is like amazing. You know, it's still, you get that speed, and you know, especially a game that has like good hit detection like Gears and shit. You know what I'm saying? You feel that speed when you hit somebody with that fucking chainsaw blade. You know what I'm saying? That shit is dope, man. Yeah, I'm just glad they're going frames on that.
I think when they were doing when DualShockers did their review, they went to play Gears of War 2, and it was going 60 frames per second.
It was at 60?
It was at 60.
Holy shit.
And like 1080p, full 1080p.
See, that's what I like, man. That's what I like. And it seemed like, and that's what I was thinking. Like, when the One X was announced, they announced the specs, I'm like, there should be no game on there that at least play 1080. Now, I get 4K is definitely strenuous. Especially on the graphics card, internal graphics card and processor, but you know, because the processor I think is like 2.8 or something speed, which is, you know, you need at least like a 3.5 to 4.0 speed to have like 4K at 60. You see what I'm saying? But right. You could definitely do your graphics card. You know, as long as it has the RAM, it can handle the 4K textures and shit. You know, so when they announced those specs, I was thinking, no, every game should at least be 1080p 60. Period. You know what I'm saying? And then if a motherfucker want to go 4K, they can drop down to 30. But I guarantee and this is what the Xbox One X is going to do to people. When they start playing most of their games at 60 frames, it's going to become a problem dropping it down at 40. Because I'm telling you, this is what PC has been enjoying since time immemorial. You know what I'm saying? Like, this has been a PC thing. Frame rates, fast speed. You know what I'm saying? The game is running really, really, really well. Super speedy. And, you know, Xbox owners get that motherfucking experience. You know, at least at 1080, which 1080 is not garbage. You know what I'm saying? If you got a 4K TV, you can upscale 1080p to 4K. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to look beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It's still going to look amazing.
That's what DualShocker is doing on Gears of War 2.
I saw that. Shout out to DualShockers, but yeah, I saw that video that you had posted, and it was interesting. I'm glad because he told the truth about some shit too. You know, as far as some of the things where, you know, it kind of meets PS4 Pro, but you know, he said he noticed that like load times were hella fast, frame rates were fucking dope on the Xbox One X, which is important. You know, it's very important. What you think, Eddie?
What I think? Well, I think if you're going to pay $500 for a new console, I wouldn't worry about playing old games.
Well, oh, shit.
Molly, someone said something that has sense.
Well, hold on.
The thing goes...
Hold on. I'm gonna go in on Eddie here for a second.
Oh,
but you're gonna go get an iPhone X and pay $1,000.
Hold on, did you buy that phone?
What?
He buy that phone?
I'm not getting an iPhone 10. I have the iPhone 7. I'm not getting the
iPhone. Eddie, I had my finger on the trigger, boy.
I was ready, boy. It's going for a new one.
He's not getting it. Jay's getting it.
That's right. Jay Quinn's getting it.
The iPhone 10 is overpriced, and I don't care what nobody does a review on it. It's not worth no $1,200.
Damn right.
So you're not gonna have like an Xbox One X and an iPhone X? You're not gonna X the fuck out?
No.
You're not doing that shit?
No, I'm not gonna be X'd out.
I'm not gonna
I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you.
Terry, are you getting the Xbox One X? Is that something for you? And then I'm gonna go to Akeyles after that.
Yes, I am getting it, but I'm not pre-ordering it.
So would you just buying it like when you can or something like that?
I want to wait because I have this thing where I don't like buying day one consoles just in case there's any defects.
Oh, you know it is.
Austin so I don't want to. I don't want to get
like
one.
Like it's not having
the red ring has burned her and scorned her.
No. Like, I've been fortunate. I haven't had anything overly defective outside of like the eject button on the original PS4. But other than that, but like I've had so many friends that have gotten burned with day one consoles. Like remember when PS4 first launched? I had like two close friends, both ended up getting the brick ones. They couldn't do anything with.
Ooh.
I also had a friend who got the brand new Xbox One when it came out, where the disc drive didn't work, or whatever. So it's like, no, I will wait to make sure they get, all that crap sorted out. I don't want to get stuck with a bad one and have to wait however long to get it replaced or whatever. So screw that.
Yeah, I feel you on that because it does. Every time some new shit come out, it's always like internet problems.
There's always
overheating and shit
with any new product. There's always going to be defects. So I don't want to be that one unlucky sap that gets stuck with it.
Because you do get sabotaged a lot. So.
I know, so I avoid it.
Akeyles,
What's
go
up?
ahead. You PC guy, but you play consoles too and shit. Is Xbox One X for you or what?
No, I'm good.
Here we go.
I got the 4K TV, but to be honest, I play all my games on a 1440p 140 hertz monitor, and it ain't doing 144 hertz. So
yeah, that's true. See, my TV is 240. It's 240 hertz, so it's like the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Here we go. That's what I'm saying. Hook your shit up to a TV. Look, you get more hertz. All right, so let's see, Leon, Xbox One X. Is that you or no?
I had to cancel my pre-order.
Oh, why?
Because I got bills, man. Shit, nobody come first, man. I ain't dropping $500 unless I can. My wife be mad as fuck. But,
ooh, she get that motherfucking bill statement. She like, Astral Funk. She be fucking up your name and shit. Get the fuck over here. What the fuck is going on?
But I fucks with it though. I think it's a cool system. Honestly, I'm not, one of these people that's just gonna hate on it. I mean, here's my thing. I do think Microsoft right now needs to step their game up with these games. I know nobody wants to hear that, because it's like, everybody wants to be, kumbaya time. But, Xbox got a cool system. I'm not gonna, lie. I definitely am gonna pick it up probably in December around the time PUBG comes out because I definitely want to see how that plays. But I'm kind of, gonna, wait. I kind of want to wait now. Now that I'm not getting it when I expected to get, I kind of want to see if they come out with like a new color or something. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I'm definitely still interested in buying one.
Box but the damn console not even original. It reminds me of the PS2.
Oh, here we go. Eddie got motherfucking. Now I'm feeling that shit.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying.
What about you, Big Mike? Are you getting that or what? Because you get everything. You usually try to buy every fucking thing.
I'm gonna pass on the One X. I got the One S. And
okay. So you like fuck it. I already got an Xbox, right?
Yeah, I got two Xboxes now. I don't need a third.
He got that Gears of War limited edition red joint, so he.
I do too.
Yeah, I got the
Damn, that's just sweet as fuck.
And it's a 1S. It has a 2 terabyte hard drive in it, and it's they even said they're not. I mean, they're kind of close in quarters. The X and the S are. It's running just
not as far as power though. I mean,
it's only like I think DualShocker said is just a little underpowered. And on the X.
But still, I mean, you can't run every game.
Was they
30% more powerful
Pro in the X, or was they comparing the S and the X?
30% is a lot more
stronger than the S.
Yeah, it's definitely stronger than the S. Fuck it.
Oh, I know that. I know it's stronger. Yes, I'm saying I think the X had 30% or 40% more power than the S. So to me, I'm like, I don't need it.
Well, because you already got an Xbox. You know what I'm saying? So it's
I got the original Xbox One, and I got the, like I said, the S.
But unless you want to upgrade, because you got the hardcore Xbox guys, and they're they might as well upgrade. Why not?
Man,
shit.
Look, wait a minute, he's already spent $1,000. You want him to spend $1,500 now?
Yeah, so I'm good.
We gotta be smart.
And the motherfucker might as well spend that extra $500. Shit.
It's all about being a smart consumer. Point blank. Ain't nobody hating.
I ain't hating. I ain't hating on his side. I got the Switch, and I got the...
Yo, Eddie say nobody.
I'm good.
Right, but he said he hated this shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, motherfuckers always thinking you hating and shit.
No.
when you be speaking,
I'm like, say nothing negative right now. Yo.
I'm like, Austin,
so he can't.
I'm like, Austin, go rock out, man, and appreciate your gaming, dude. Go for it.
I'm happy for it. And plus, Phil Spencer said this is not for everybody. This is for our hardcore fans.
He said the hardcore.
So Austin is a hardcore fan.
Oh, yeah.
Austin, but why not upgrade though? I mean, like it's just like PC. I mean, if we want to go up, in power and scale and shit, we shell out the money. $299 for a graphics card. Fucking
being a smart consumer. Let's use Mike as an example. He's already spent $1,000 on 2 consoles. Don't you think he might want to wait for the next Xbox to come out?
That's what I was thinking. I was going to wait for the next Xbox or the next PlayStation.
See, he has the PlayStation Slim. He didn't get the Pro.
No, I don't need the Pro either.
Okay, so all of this technical babble about more power and 4K and all, it doesn't matter to him. He is a normal, casual gamer.
Oh, he called you a filthy casual. He called you a filthy casual.
He called me casual.
He's not casual.
I'm a hardcore gamer. I'm just,
Yeah, hold on. Wait, Eddie.
Nah, he clipped your wings, yo.
My idea of a hardcore gamer are the ones that's in the
Oh, Eddie, what'd you say?
The hardcore gamer are the ones in the competitions, the tournaments, the esports, and stuff like that. The ones we see on television.
Those are like
professional. That's professional. You got professional, hardcore, and casual. You got 3 sections.
Yeah. Eddie, you're a casual.
I mean,
fire.
Based on your definition of a hardcore gamer is the ones doing the tournaments. You ain't doing that, so you a casual.
Exactly, because I would turn the game off and watch TV in a heartbeat. It can't be exposed if I'm sitting back admitting to this shit.
The way I look at it,
of course,
I will go
exposed.
The way I look
not
at
exposed if you're admitting to it.
You're definitely not hardcore with that hat on. I'm gonna tell you.
But the way I'm looking at it, the way I'm looking at Eddie being a casual, because he only has one console. He only likes one. He only likes one console. Eddie does. He only likes the PlayStation.
That wouldn't make him casual though, because you could be a hardcore gamer and only have just the PC with no consoles.
Right. So what you trying to say? PC guys casual and shit?
You could own every single game on that console and play them religiously, and you could be hardcore.
You be hardcore as fuck. You just hardcore.
You don't need multiple consoles to be hardcore.
I'm thinking you need multiple consoles to be hardcore.
No, you do not.
I think you do.
You need hours in games.
I know, but that's because motherfucking Mike, like I said, Mike, you ain't
it's all about time
right now.
How many games are you putting in? How much time you putting into it?
Don't be jelly there, Danny. You already said you wanted a hat.
I'm jealous as fuck. I want the hat, but I'm about to talk about your ass in that motherfucker.
It's gonna be a collectible, so it ain't coming out.
That motherfucker, I'm telling you, Mike, you look like motherfucking Mario right now.
Someone told me I look like Mario.
Yeah, Mario went out on a lunch break.
Mario's grandfather.
I said that's his cousin and shit. He's that fake ass. Here he is. He's that fake ass mobile game. It's like Super Mario or whatever. Shit. He's that
Super Michael.
Hell, even look at Austin. Look at Austin. He likes Super Nintendo. He's got a Super Nintendo controller as a gamer pick.
Okay.
I love Nintendo. Everybody
I love Nintendo too. So
Oh,
what?
shit. He's like, he's on He's like, let me speak up here.
Everybody love Nintendo.
So what, man? I love Nintendo too.
We
Shit,
should
you know what I'm
talk about
saying?
Mario. Real talk though, Mario fucking wrecking shit.
We are that's in the potlucks. Yeah. So, but I just wanted to kind of get everybody. I didn't get Eugene's take because I already know what the fuck it is. Eugene, hold on, let's just get it. Eugene, let me ask you. Yeah, let me ask you. Xbox One X, is it a buy or what?
Oh wow, you already.
Why the fuck would I do some dumbass shit like that?
Here we go.
Like, in all honesty, I gotta be out my motherfucking mind to buy a more powerful console to play shit I already own. Seriously,
I see the Steam coming out.
why the fuck? Why do I give a shit about a game that I currently owning looking slightly better on a more powerful system? If I want to play Xbox 360 games, I'll put in my damn 360.
Oh, here we go. You act like Xbox ain't got no games though.
If I want to play the 3 or 4 Xbox One titles, I'm gonna play them on my current system. I don't need them to look slightly better. The jump is not significant enough for me to warrant spending $500.
Right. You'd have to start playing games
To be
first.
fair,
Thank you.
What about you? Would you
I
buy
will
the
say this:
Xbox
in
One X? Is
Xbox
it worth
One's
buying to you?
defense, in the X's defense, though, those 360 games actually do perform better.
They do. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying.
Shit,
Yeah,
that's
they perform
$500.
No, but I'm saying like backwards compatible games performing better is a big deal in my opinion.
Hell, when I booted up Gears of War 2 on my S, it was performing 10 times better than what it was on the 360.
They said like Metal Gear Rising Revengeance is
That shit is like I love
at
that
a higher
game.
frame rate.
That shit was moving like
old game.
Oh god, don't get me started on that game, man. That needs a sequel, like not now, but right now.
Right now, you know what I'm saying, for sure.
Like, listen, I'm not gonna lie. So the Xbox One X is impressive. You can't lie. Like it does.
It's
cool
impressive
things.
as fuck.
It just needs exclusive. Like if they come out with a dope exclusive that really showcases
I think the
what
games
the
are
Xbox
coming.
Can do.
I think the games are coming. They have
That
to
shit
get,
is going to
get the hardware out first, so then they can get the
get the game. Yes,
but
you know we got a long time for them games coming. You know.
Yeah, we probably won't see any of those like exclusive games till like 2019.
which is fine, but they have to get the hardware out before they release the games because it would make no sense doing the games. But you can't play them on anything.
But do they studios have the talent? That's the question.
What do you mean? Do they have the talent?
Right.
Well,
hold on.
what studios are you talking about? Because
What the fuck?
They only have like one studio.
Come on now, everybody knows 343 Studios is like
That's Halo.
fucking kind of
Trash.
lame.
343 is trash.
Kind of
I'm
lame.
sorry.
All right, trash. Okay, trash. We're gonna say trash.
They're not
343 is trash. Coalition, I think that's the name of whoever black, the ones that do Gears. They're still green a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Gears 4, it looks
Still
good
green.
and everything, but
What the hell is that supposed to mean? That they're still green.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Growing some dro and shit.
But no, seriously, what the hell is that supposed to mean? And they're still green.
green, fresh, like fucking.
They're not fresh, dude.
They wet behind the ears.
No, they're not.
Young spring chickens.
Yeah, the fuck yeah.
No, they're not, dude.
Good shit, man.
I'd say maybe half the development team of Coalition is from the makers of the original Gears. That's what he did. He took half of the development team from the original Gears and brought them over.
Okay, but the thing is, when it comes to Gears, though, yes, 4 looks nice, but when you look at other games that are out for like realism and like animation, they're leagues of ahead of where Coalition is for their stuff.
What'd you say?
Horizon look better than Gears to me.
What'd you say, Akeyles?
But they're not really going for super realistic. They're going for more like
it's like a stylistic
their art. Yes, their art.
Yeah, so I like the art.
I feel like they bit off of Space Marines.
They bit off a damn what's
The
that
Warhammer
damn Unreal
series, yo.
20?
Look at the Warhammer character.
Yeah, they,
Well, yes.
they did.
It's not, Gears is a big ripoff off of Warhammer.
Yeah,
it
it's
really
like Gary and Joel
Just like
showing me that.
the Lancer with the chainsaw. I mean, that's completely stolen.
That is straight up stolen from Warhammer.
40K.
Though. Yeah.
So I mean, their body armor even looks very similar. So.
It's like the big bulky,
Locust?
the big bulky look. Yeah.
Yeah, like when the Locusts come out.
They're all space marines. Ugh, come on, let's kill those trolls. The trolls even act like the fucking locusts. Like, same shit.
But it's still, though, I mean, the Xbox One X is powerful. And, the little tidbits that are coming out, like, all this week have been really positive. Like, there was really no real negative shit other than, like, the fanboys and shit who are, like, chopping at the bits at every little fucking piece, But honestly, the gist of it has been, yes, the Xbox One X do deliver on the visuals and shit. Yes, they're definitely touting, frame rates and making sure that you can at least play the game at 1080 60, which is great. That's like, is what should be standard. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Me too. Like, but honestly, I don't have to worry about it. It's like I got a PC, but I do kind of want it just to kind of play with y'all. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, you need to get a PC and come play with me and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like they're gonna drop that price though. I feel like they're gonna drop that price.
PC, you won't play with Danny.
Oh, here we go.
How long you think it's gonna take before we get a price drop on the One X?
Holiday.
I'd say a year.
I'm hoping maybe will be Black Friday, but probably won't happen. But it might.
This summer. You think by the summer it'll drop? By the summer it'll drop?
I say next year.
You don't think by E3?
E3, yeah. I can see them announcing a price drop for it.
They'll do a price drop at E3, but they might have sales, here and there before that.
I'm pretty sure, like the Cyber Monday, Black Friday, all that shit. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be $50 off.
I don't see it.
Don't want to pay $500.
I see them doing it for Black Friday. I really do, because that will help push those sales, because they have to compete against sales for holiday against the Switch, which is already doing very, very well.
The Switch is going to destroy
if they do a crazy sale on a brand new launch console, that's going to really give them that push for Christmas.
I don't see it happening, because look at PlayStation 4 Pro when it dropped. They didn't do a sale. It's not.
They didn't. No, they sure did. They did not. They did not. You're right.
So because Sony doesn't do it, means Microsoft is going to come completely do it. Because, I'm pretty sure Microsoft is their own company.
They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it.
They may or they may not. So just because Sony decided not to doesn't mean that's going to be.
I'm not saying they're just going to do it.
Microsoft not doing it.
I'm just saying
you're saying, well, Sony didn't do it, so they're not going to do it. So no, they might not. They might not, but just because Sony didn't do it has nothing to do with it.
It's new hardware, Terry. They're not going to do it.
There have been brand new things that have launched and have gone on sale.
No, they haven't.
Yes, there have.
No, they haven't.
There have.
They haven't.
There have been games. There have been games that have been out.
Games, yes, games.
I just said there were games that have launched and gone on sale, and you're like, no, they have not. Oh
yeah, games. Games are different, though. This is hardware we're talking about. Hardware is not going to go sell on Black Friday when it just launched.
It might. No, it might, because they're trying to. They need to catch up on sales for the holiday. They have to get their sales done for the year. Okay, they are way behind when compared to Switch
and they're going to stay behind.
And Sony. So that's why if they
needs some milk.
That can help them, boost their sales before the end of the year, because they only have until what, freaking spring or whatever.
No,
if they did a price drop
in January. No one buys anything in January because they're still recuperating from Christmas. So they have to get their sales before Christmas.
That would be historic, yo. That would be the fastest price drop.
It would. It'd be the fastest price drop, but it's not going to happen.
They're going to bundle like 20 games with it, but now $5.99.
The motherfuckers will make history.
Just watch
We're
Target.
gonna give
Just
away
watch
the-
Target. Target will just accidentally put them on the wrong price.
She's open for it. She's open for it.
Yeah, I kind of believe that. Actually. Yeah.
Target is notorious for doing that crap. They don't pay
Hey,
attention to prices.
Terry, let's make it interesting. We'll make a bet.
I'm not making a bet.
Oh, you want to make a bet?
Target's
Mike.
thing early that we weren't supposed to. I remember something, and then I remember
Don't do
them
it,
selling
Mike.
things under
I
$5.
okay, Leon. You know, I'll honor my bets, but you want to make a bet? You want to make a wager?
For what? Whether or not the Xbox One X has a sale for either Black Friday or Cyber Monday?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it. What's the bet? What's the bet?
You
What's
want
the
to make a
bet?
wager? We'll sing something or something again.
You gotta do a whole song. If you're wrong, if either one of you are wrong, you have to do a whole song.
No, I sing enough stuff.
Put your money where
I
your
sing
mouth
enough
is.
stuff.
All right. Well then, Terry, you have to stream Barbie's Adventure.
There we go.
Own that. Like, I don't even know where I would get that.
Oh!
You know how rare
you
that
gonna have to buy it and everything. You gonna have to
No,
get it.
no. I got it.
I can get
Wait,
you
you own
another.
it, Mike?
No.
You said he got it.
I got the bet. If you
Peach
lose,
Beach.
you have to stream Sarah Korga.
Yes.
What game?
That's that with the 15-year-olds with big titties. Peach Beach. Yes. Okay, so that's how it goes. Mike, if you're wrong,
Wait, is it-
everybody, huh?
I don't have that game.
Yes,
Oh,
you do.
he can share it with you.
I share it with
No,
you.
we're not going to be sharing anymore.
Yeah. Oh, he can reshare. He can reshare.
Damn.
He can reshare. Yeah, don't try to make it seem like it's irreversible and shit. Look. What he gonna do? Look.
Contract.
Here's what we're gonna do. So
She's like, oh shit.
hell yeah, this is the bet. So if Mike is wrong, he has to do a whole song, and we all get to choose that one song. So we got to collab on that. If not, any song, whatever we all decide on, we all get to pick Mike's song.
I already know what song.
You know I got some too. And Terry,
Man's not hot.
if Terry is wrong, she has to stream officially Peach Beach Party Sangangripa, whatever the fuck it means, like, you know, statutory rape in fucking Japanese and shit. But you know what I'm saying? Of 2 hours.
He's doing. So I have to do 2 hours of torture, and he only gets like a 3.
All right, let's do this. Let's do an hour stream. So an hour stream of Peach Beach, and you have to sing a whole song.
That's not fair. If I have to like do this long ass stream, and he gets like a 4-minute song. Bullshit.
She's going to call
Here's my
bullshit.
suggestion. We have, instead of having Mike sing one song, to make it fair, Mike has to do a stream where we all in the comments get to request one song.
Bam! There we go. All right. So that'll give you like 30. That'll be like how it was for me when I had to do 30 minutes of fucking karaoke. So yeah, hell yeah. All right. So Mike. All right. So Mike will have a special platform live karaoke session for Mike if he's right. And if Terry is right, wrong, she will have to stream Peach Beach Party for an hour.
There you go.
And this covers Black Friday and Cyber Monday.
Yes, it does. It's whenever the price drops. Yes, it's whenever the price drops.
Black Friday and Cyber Monday.
It's whenever the price drops. So if it's Black Friday, Cyber Monday, if it happens, you got to do it.
See, Cyber Monday might be. I don't know, Mike.
And even if it's just like $25 off, that counts.
I don't care if they drop it 1 cent.
Yeah, it counts. Yeah, it counts. So, so let's go ahead and lock that motherfucking shit in. We got it.
The ting goes.
We got lock. Lock that shit straight in. Lock that shit in. All right, so.
Official price drop. So if you really think, because I thought we were talking about an official price drop.
Yeah, so
I said sales for Black Friday.
Any price drop. Don't try to make a specific Trump.
Mike, you in trouble,
We just
Mike.
any price drop.
Mike.
Well,
Mike.
Walmart automatically drops to the penny, so that doesn't really count as price drop.
Yeah, see, I'm talking about like an official price drop.
I
That's
feel
what
like
I'm
this
talking
bet
about.
is lost
Official.
already.
I'm talking about an official price drop.
Official price drop would be during the holiday. That would be an official price drop. So if it drops during Black Friday, if it drops during Cyber Monday, that's official. That's official.
I mean, I should be able to go on GameStop or Amazon, Target, wherever, and someone somewhere should have a sale for it for either Black Friday or Cyber Monday. So that's
so the bet is in. It's locked in. Are we going to see Terry triggered with Peach Beach Party, or will Mike sweat himself to death on motherfucking? We got witnesses. We got motherfuckers watching right now.
When you word these bets, you got to word them. It's like a contract.
Oh, his ass is through. His ass is through. And believe it, if you lose, dude, I got you. You already know. So. All right, so I guess general consensus, Xbox One X is poised to kind of do well, but we just need to see, are they going to have that killer, IP that they're going to announce? It doesn't have to come out right away, but they do need to kind of show something, this killer IP. And they said they do have something in the works, so we will see. Austin will let us know. He'll talk about that shit nonstop in the fucking chat. So
yep.
I feel like it's going to be Halo. I don't know why.
All right, so now let's get to our potluck news segment here, where we go over the week's news that came out in the gaming industry. So let's start with Mario. Super Mario Odyssey sold 2 million copies in 3 days.
Yep.
Quite fucking impressive, Mario and Nintendo. What you guys think about that? I mean, I know we have a lot of these doomsayers, with Nintendo and shit, but does this prove them wrong? What you think, Terry?
The naysayers for what?
They say that Nintendo is going to do bad and Mario won't sell. And what you think?
Well, they've already got proven wrong on that, so why are they still saying that?
They're still saying it. You won't believe it. And
they're just idiots because they proved them wrong a long time ago with all their sales and stuff.
Because you got people that still say, well, I still need to see what they're going to do. It's like, really?
They've been leading the monthly sales, so what do you need to see at this point? They've already won.
See, this the thing what people don't understand. When the Wii U came out, they didn't have a really strong first-party lineup.
Right.
When the Switch came out, they had a pretty good first-party lineup that was strong. When they said Mario this year, okay, they had to come clean. They had to come good with that. They had to. If they would have did exactly like they did, how they done with the Wii, release the Switch.
I mean the Wii U.
Zelda without, the Wii U without Zelda, without Mario around the corner, without Mario Kart around the corner, or something. It'll be the same song and dance. That's what it was. I mean, see, the thing is, it's just been proven. It's all about the fucking games.
But the Wii U launched with a Mario game.
Did it?
It did.
Yeah.
A Super Mario 2D World, right? A 3D World, right?
No, New Super Mario Brothers U.
Oh, New Super Mario Brothers Wii U. Yep, sure did.
It was okay.
Yeah, but you can get that on the Wii too. You got that?
No, that was a different game.
You sure that was different? You sure
it was different?
I promise you.
It was a different game. It absolutely was a different game.
Because I know I jailbroke my Wii and I ended up.
I have it's actually the sequel to that game. It's two different stories.
Shouts out to we got a developer in our chat. I'm sorry to cut you off. What's up, Trayvon? Man, he is the head developer on Bullock, and you guys can check that out. I'll put one of his links in our description below so you can check out that game. Follow him, Twitter, Facebook. Check out the game. Tell him what you think. He's definitely generous on letting you try it out and give feedback. And a lot of developers aren't like that. So shouts out to Trayvon, man. Thank you for stopping by, bro.
Right, shout out to Trayvon.
Yeah.
Shout out to John Erickson. He's got my back. He says I'm going to win.
John, hold on. First of all, John, let's do this. Let's get this out the way first, all right?
I'm nervous for you, Mike. I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous, Leon.
John, you guys.
I know you got my back, Leon.
I'm just trying to make sure because here's the thing, man. I know that me and you was on the same page, but you in that stream by yourself, man. I'm gonna feel bad for you, player.
Don't worry,
Back,
Man,
I got this.
Like I said,
ain't gonna pick another Mariah Lynch song. We'll pick something better.
oh, I'm fucking him up. I'm telling you. If you lose, dude, I'm fucking you up, dog. You gonna be like, fuck Danny, unfollow me and shit, bro. Oh, he's gonna get some shit. Oh, yeah, he is.
Damn,
And it may be
I
like
think-
Final
I think
Fantasy
Terry
cosplay
Jones-
music and
Hey.
shit.
Hey, Danny, you think I can maybe
you
like?
gotta get it. No, you gotta
There's gonna
get
be a lot of
David
stills, man.
Hasselhoff song.
Hey, Danny, you think I can get like Jay Quentin to pop in for me?
Oh.
Help me out.
Here we go. Hold on.
Play
First
the
of all,
music. Play the music. man.
dude, is this where we at? These are the Jay Quentin. Here he is.
The ting goes. Skitty keep and the poop poop boom.
Trying to deflect. Don't try to take the heat off.
He did. He deflected. He's a fucking deflected like a motherfucker. He
You're gonna give
is.
it up, Eddie. You're gonna give it up one.
Hold
day.
on, wait, let's not leave Terry out of this. I mean, Terry, you're gonna have to play 15-year-olds with giant titties. If you fucking lose, and you have to do an hour on official stream and shit. So, you're
Oh my
fucked too.
God.
You know?
And they grope the titties. They actually have to.
You gotta
You
go
have to
ahead
grope the
and
titties to keep them happy.
Yep.
But Terry's triggered right now! Terry's triggered like a motherfucker right now! Oh, shit!
She's gonna be smiling and cheesing and blushing.
She's seething at the motherfucking... She's seething right now. I know
I
it. I
couldn't
know.
believe that was in the. I'm like, yo, this is so.
I was watching that shit, Mike was streaming that shit. I'm like, this motherfucker about to get his
Mike
house
was
raided.
giggling the whole time.
Don't
like, I
lie.
just felt
Don't
awkward,
do not
like,
lie, Danny. You were sitting there enjoying it.
This motherfucker...
Mike,
Hold on, because Danny's like, I gotta go.
no,
I gotta go.
no one enjoyed it.
You keep drooling. I gotta go, Mike.
And then my channel gets banned.
Right. It's not because you don't see nudity, so it's not gonna get banned. But now when you get vilified, maybe a little bit.
And I know Dave's over there just cheesing like a motherfucker. He's like,
Man, shut the hold on. That was not fucking
Mike, why
cheesy.
you want us to join in on this perversion? With
I know, man. It's like you want us all to be
know
Jared
what
from
you're saying.
Subway and shit. I don't want to be Jared from Subway.
I'm trying to seduce you and shit.
Shit. Anyway, next up, EA. I'm getting climbing about that fucking hole. EA announced that they're not going to make any more games, and they're kind of waiting on see how the Switch is doing. I'm thinking, we just talked about this like literally minutes ago. What you mean wait on how the Switch is doing? The Switch is doing like amazing. It's like on track to have like 10 million fucking units by like the end of the year and shit.
You know
Like
what they want to see? They want to see how the fuck they can put loot boxes on the Switch.
that's what it is.
I think it is because I don't think their games are selling really well on the Switch.
Yeah, I think FIFA's total only sold 3%.
FIFA did well though.
It only did 3% from the
Yeah,
Switch.
it did well, but it didn't do well on the Switch.
They got a fucked up party chat system, so it's not gonna really be best. You know what I'm saying? Best idea for fucking.
I wouldn't say that
multiplayer
it's.
games.
I wouldn't say it's the party chat system because they kind of fixed
I
that.
don't even think they have online on the FIFA version for Switch.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
do. I thought they did have online.
They kind of fixed the party chat there, Eddie. You've been like out of loop.
Yeah, they did fix the
If
party
it's still
chat.
on
they
the
did
fucking
fix it.
phone, is it still on the phone? On the phone?
No, it's not the motherfucking Bane setup. It's not
The
that
Bane
shit.
setup.
It's not that anymore. You can use like wireless headsets and shit now.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, that's great. That was great. You know what I'm saying? You know that? Remember that one dude came out about that? I forget. His name was like Sakaguchi or whatever, and he was making comments. He was like, this headset that we have, the Bane setup, is not the only setup we have, and we have, and he did kind of mention that it was going to change in the future, and look what happened. It changed. You know what I'm saying? Because
It should have never been that dumb shit from the start.
Hey, wait a minute. Listen, man. Sometimes we fall down, but then we get up. Okay?
we fall
down, but we
get up. See, look, mini karaoke right there. I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck EA's thinking though, because I mean, okay, yeah, the sports games aren't selling, but you know, you killed Visceral. You got ample chance on releasing a dope ass game for the Switch, but you don't have that fucking unit anymore. Now you got to do all shit without Visceral. You know what I'm saying?
They released Battlefront on the Switch. Like, get out of here.
I say, what other EA games that are released on the Switch besides FIFA?
That's what I'm saying. They ain't released nothing popping.
They ain't released shit popping. That's what I'm saying. Y'all not releasing shit popping. Put Dante's Inferno 2 on that bitch. I guarantee it'll sell.
Hot shit on there. We're talking about we gotta wait to see. We gotta wait to see what?
Dead Space. Give us a new Dead Space and shit. Something.
That shit is not happening.
I know, because Visceral and shit is sad as fuck, but that's what I'm saying. They killer division, honestly. You know, other than Need for Speed. I love Need for Speed, but what else is it? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck else is it? I hate Madden with a passion.
And you know what be killing me, yo? Like, everybody want to get on Nintendo for not having EA, but then when you ask, you know, PlayStation fans if they want EA access, they're like, I don't need that shit.
Shit.
EA games on the Switch. You know, like, I don't need that shit either. I don't want no motherfucking EA games on the Switch anyway. I don't care about EA.
Unless it's
Battlefront. Unless it's Star Wars.
NBA Street.
What if they say
Battlefield.
NBA Street, man, that shit was
to the Switch.
Or Def Jam, then, you know.
Dude, that's what I want.
They come out with a new Def Jam Vendetta?
Put Def Jam Vendetta.
I want to know Def Jam.
Then you got my attention.
Yeah, if they come out with a new Def Jam Vendetta, then they definitely, I bet you that shit'll sell. They won't be having no motherfucking problems and shit.
One, yo. Shout out to New York. You know?
But
man, I love that game, man.
I still have 2 copies of that game.
The last Def Jam was Def Jam Icon. It was bad, wasn't it?
Trash.
I heard it was trash.
They changed it though. It was so different than the other games. And
it
shit.
It
was like fuck. I don't want to play as no fucking TI and shit.
You didn't have no fucking down super moves or nothing.
It was just like shit. It was like shitty. It was like they took a step
back. Turned
back.
into a DJ in the middle of the fight. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
I thought it was a fight, not a beatbox.
Right, yeah, that's some bullshit. Right. The other one was like Fight Club type of shit,
Yo,
Def Jam. You know what I'm saying?
It used to get intense. Yo, we used to be yelling, controls would get thrown.
Oh yeah.
As many battles me and my bro had and shit with that motherfucking game, man, it was on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, EA. How about you should have rephrased it like this? You should have said EA to stop making shitty games for the Switch.
But you can't look at it that way. You have to look at it as they're a big company, and other big companies might look at that and start rethinking about putting their games on the Switch.
But here's the thing, though, they're not. They actually are putting their games on the Switch, and they're like, shit,
okay, Danny, who exactly?
Bethesda, Rockstar.
Rockstar? Who made Doom?
Okay, wait, hold on. How many of those games are on there right now, though?
They're coming.
Yes.
Okay, they're coming.
Doom is already coming, right?
Yeah, for Doom.
It comes out this year.
Yes, but they're not here yet. So, and if they're looking at it and they're like, well, look at this guy, this third party that came in.
Dude, there's no way they would cancel fucking Doom.
Our games aren't even on there yet.
How they gonna cancel
Doom?
And
you're talking about
a week.
Right, let me tell you something, man. Looking at just the sale, I know Mario was iconic, but just looking at Switch owners shelling out dollars for Mario. You know what I'm saying? Shelling out dollars for Joy-Cons and different ways to fucking, the pre-orders for that Mario Switch. And, that shit was through the roof. You know what I'm saying? So I can't, this is the thing I can't see with EA. I can't see them saying this. I don't understand where they're pulling this from. I get it. Nintendo has burned a lot of companies, especially with dev kits, because they never give the companies dev kits early and shit. That was like a major problem with Nintendo. But they definitely flipped their philosophy. And, we talked about this on past shows. They're becoming that greedy conglomerate like motherfucking Sony and Microsoft. They're becoming that. You know what I'm saying? They're like, okay, we understand now. We want to rake this money in, so let's just do it like everybody else. Let's give everybody the dev kits early. Let's make it hella accessible. Let's give them all the code and the keys and shit to unlock the potential of the system. Because they used to be real fucking stiff on that. Like, they never gave the developers those unlock keys for the internals. Every developer who's had it has a dev model, has the full control of the system. It's totally open. And that's such a different philosophy from Nintendo of old. You know what I'm saying? And, that's why I can't see what EA's talking about. I mean, I think EA just mad because FIFA didn't sell, and they like, well, fuck you, Switch. Well, you know what? That wasn't the game he was hoping he was releasing.
With your whack ass NBA Live.
Yeah. Put Need for Speed on that bitch. I guarantee that'll sell.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Need for Speed will be dope. On the go? I can play the same one that you playing on your Xbox One X on the go. All right. You know what I'm saying? All right. That's dope. That's what you release. Fuck FIFA. FIFA does well on other systems, especially in the UK and shit.
Well, you can't even really see it that well on that tiny screen. You gotta be all squinting to see the ball and shit like that.
Yeah. That game is not real. That's one of those ones where it's better on paper than it is.
And then it don't even look good. Like, you look at the PlayStation version of FIFA and the Switch version, like, they didn't even do a good job. So I'm like, man, get that shit out of here.
But you look at Doom
on the Switch. Don't bullshit me with that.
Because you look at Doom, hell, you look at Mario. Like, if you look at Mario Odyssey and, like, how beautiful, like, they're using, like, trace effects, lighting and shit like that. It's amazing. That water physics, dude, it's like, come on.
The waterfall Mario Odyssey was superb.
It looks superb. The Tyrannosaurus Rex, when you see his skin pull and shit as he runs, that shit's dope. You know what I'm saying? And that's why there's no excuse. There's just no excuse for that. And I think EA just copping out because they don't want to admit that they didn't fucking sell, they didn't take care.
Hell, Wolfenstein 2 is coming to the Switch.
And look how Wolfenstein 2 look. You know what I'm saying? Look how Doom looks.
Skyrim is on every goddamn thing.
But Skyrim, it's the enhanced edition, though. It's not even the old version. It's the enhanced one.
Honestly, I'm not even getting Skyrim on the Switch.
Skyrim been burnt out. Even though I love that game, I love fucking Skyrim. But it's like so
many copies of that game. I need to stop buying. I don't even know why I keep buying the damn game.
Right, because Skyrim is dope, but it's like, why? I don't need it. You know what I'm saying?
Leo's gonna buy it. You watch. Leo's gonna buy it for the Switch.
Leon gonna have that shit. It's in his library already.
Because you get to play as Link. That's gonna be kind of dope.
That's gonna be kind of dope and shit.
You're gonna buy it. Don't lie. You're gonna buy it.
I never said I wasn't. Damn right.
He's gonna go to his mom and pop store and he can go to rake it in.
Right. Look at my Asian friend.
He's like, look, I got a week early.
Yo, speaking of week, Eugene, they got Need for Speed.
Oh shit!
Say word.
I don't know if you're gonna drive out here though, because I can't hit it up. I got shit to do,
Oh shit! But they got that Need for Speed. Don't tell me how it is.
They do got it, and they do got it, player.
Don't you got
it at VGNY too?
Don't you got the weekend off there, Eugene?
They close at 1 o'clock in the morning, right?
VGNY closes at I think 10:30, 11.
Real game shit.
It's already closed, motherfucker. Too late.
Cause I leave right now. I could be there by like 11:50.
Make that drive tomorrow.
Right. You should probably try tomorrow. They'll definitely have it.
You know what? Nah, I'm good, man. Cause you figure toll, gas. You figure
New Jersey got a mom and pops out there.
Motherfucker, you drive for a living. That shouldn't be nothing. You know?
Yeah. How about my personal car? I don't want to spend that money in tolls and gas.
Hold on.
Going through Lincoln Tunnel costs like $14.
Don't you also have a Honda?
Why aren't you bypassing tolls?
That's you can't bypass any tolls.
You can't bypass tolls to get to New York to get that part of Manhattan.
So why don't you come to a different part of New York? I mean, it's a lot of gas though, probably.
Well, from Jersey to New York, you ain't bypassing not a single toll. You either got to do the Lincoln, the Holland, or the GW.
Oh shit!
Real motherfucker.
Right, so you get on the road, then. God damn it! Stop
open road.
Tuesday be here in a couple of days. I'm good. I can wait.
All right. Next up, we got Overwatch. They released a trailer for the new character. I'm trying to say this name right. Moira.
I was gonna say
It looked like Moira.
Moira.
Yeah.
Moira.
She's kind of like a sorceress, a hybrid, beam streamer. I was checking out the trailer. I'm like, okay, I don't understand what. Does she constantly shoot that beam or
she's
what?
The healer.
She drains health and she heals.
Yeah, she's the healer.
She's a healer.
Oh shit. Okay.
She's like a mixture between Zenyatta and Reaper.
Okay.
I don't even play Overwatch anymore, so I'm good.
Yeah, Yeah, it's been a while since I cracked open Overwatch. It's like, man, I don't know.
The last time I played Overwatch. The last time I played Overwatch was
I still fuck with Overwatch, man. Overwatch is
there's just no real progression though for me.
Right.
With Overwatch, that's the whole thing. Like, if Overwatch had like real progression, I would be on that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like after the first few rounds and shit, you're like, all right, well, what the fuck is the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, all right.
They have rank.
Yeah, they got the ranks.
Well,
that shit don't affect shit, but priority. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
So I can play it about an hour, and after I'm like, I'm burned out on this.
I'm burnt out on it. I'm sick of losing in this fucking corner. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, the new modes aren't bad though. Team deathmatch is kind of fun.
I like
Team Deathmatch is fun.
Yeah, I like that. That shit's pretty fun. I mean, don't get me wrong. Overwatch is a great game and shit. But, I just fell off of it. It's whatever.
I fell off of it a long ass time ago.
I'll say no. Me and Terry used to grind the shit out of it on Xbox.
Yeah, I mean, we had our fun with it. The game was great, but I mean, it's not that good to where I would want to keep playing it religiously. I mean, I get bored with it pretty quick.
Yeah, it's like I hop in, try the new character out. I'm like, okay, this
it was new and exciting, so you had like that rush to go, oh my god, this is new and exciting, but then it wasn't new and it wasn't so exciting.
Right.
They killed their competitive community. Blizzard.
Well, because they kept nerfing and they kept fucking people up. You know what I'm saying? They kept restructuring the characters.
It took way too long to come out with certain modes. It just they weren't paying enough for their tournaments. So like that's why like if you look at like the online competitive sports, you don't see Overwatch as much as you should.
Hell, you still see CS:GO. CS:GO is still like one of the highest paid.
Remember when Overwatch first came out, it was supposed to take over that whole scene. And for a short time,
it did for a little bit though.
Yeah, for a short time it was getting big, but a lot of teams that were Overwatch teams broke up because there's no money in playing Overwatch.
Right.
It really wasn't. A lot of the fucking tournaments were like low pay. It was like $8,000, $5,000 purses. And if you got a team of 4 and 5, that ain't no real money when you traveling and you trying to get. It's like, damn, okay, the main purse for this shit is $5,000. Damn, it's 5 of us. We're gonna get a G a piece. Fuck this. You know what I'm saying?
You're breaking even almost.
Right. It's like, damn, I already spent $800 coming out to this bitch, so I got $200 up. Fuck this.
It's an amazing game. Like the developers, they're constantly updating the game, and all the DLC is free.
That's one thing I can say. All the DLC is free, and that's cool.
It's a good game. It's not a bad game.
I didn't say it's bad.
No, I'm not saying you said. I'm just.
I was burned out on it. I was burned out on it.
You just get burnt out, like you said. There's no real progression other than ranking. So you went after the 4th or 5th fucking match. You're kind of like, I'm about to go play some fucking South Park or whatever. Yeah, new characters bring me back. Yeah, because I'm gonna try her out. I'm gonna definitely try her out and shit, and then just be done.
I'm still
with
gonna
it.
try out the Doomfist dude.
Doomfist is dope, but I think he OP. I think he's a little OP. I mean, that fist move is like 5 people taking out at once.
With a fighting characters, like he's just straight throwing Hadoukens and shit. Like,
well, yeah, he's kind of like these little like pulse, whatever the fuck.
Pulse, EMP round and shit.
Yeah, EMP round.
I don't mean to interrupt. But I was reading an article earlier when somebody said OP. It just dawned on me. Next month, there's just a rumor, but Game Informer is supposed to be revealing the new Rocksteady game, and it's supposed to be a Superman game.
Okay.
All right.
It's the remaster of Superman 64.
Oh, please, no.
Oh my god, that'll be like the worst business decision. Like who approved that?
Let me just give them this right away. Before they even fucking do it, don't fucking do no Mario 64 bullshit. Please.
I'm hoping the rumor is true, because shit, they need to go ahead and jump back in the shit, because you can't do Batman no more. Batman is oversaturated.
You're getting another Batman.
You're getting another Batman for sure.
I'd rather have a Teen Titans than a Batman.
You're not gonna get a Teen Titans.
I'd take Teen Titans though. I'll take Teen Titans. I'll take Teen Titans. I'll take.
I'm still saying something.
Static Shock.
We need a Static.
Yeah, I definitely take Static.
Everything's Static.
Static need to be in every fucking game and shit.
It could be a game because you have to charge like electricity and stuff.
Right. It kind of like Infamous a little bit, but a little, better. You know what I'm saying?
I will copy the hell out of Infamous.
Shooter, like Max Payne.
But he can fly though. He's not gliding. He can actually fly around and shit. So that would be pretty fucking dope if they did. If you listen to Rocksteady, I know you're not, but even if you do happen a chance to click on, please get on that Static Shock. I mean, that's a day one for me if you do that. All right, next up we got Cuphead. The developers announced a physical release for Cuphead, but it will just be a code. So you get the carton and the code. What you guys think about that? Like, Akeyles,
That's not a physical.
No disc.
That's the dumbest shit ever. That's not a physical
That's not
copy.
the physical version. That's just a case with a code.
So what's wrong with that?
They say physical, Mike. It's supposed to be physical, not a box with a code in it. That's what's wrong with it.
You can hold that card in your hand, right? It's physical.
Yeah, that's physical.
Hey, yo, shut up.
You're getting a hard case. You're getting a hard case, like an Xbox hard case.
But you can't trade that in.
Oh, well. I'm telling you, you guys better get ready. Digital life is coming.
Man, not with them fucking texture packs on the damn Xbox One X. Digital is not going to be the main shit.
Yes, it is.
Fucking Quantum Break then went up to 175 gigs.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
I think more people buy digital than they do hard copy.
Digital,
Tell me a game on
digital is coming.
I mean, everyone does digital.
Yeah, digital life is coming. I'm telling you, you better get ready.
I think I kind of agree with that because look at GameStop right now. You know, they have to reach out to other avenues just to stay in business because you know they're doing the Game Pass shit.
Speaking of the physical release on Cuphead.
GameStop, what's that?
Speaking of physical release on Cuphead, even PUBG said they're going to send you a physical copy, which is with the code in it. Yep. That's what you're getting when you buy PUBG.
Y'all gotta stop falling for that bullshit, man.
I'm not falling. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, that's just fact. It is.
You cannot change the fucking term of physical. You cannot change that damn definition. A physical disc, a physical game.
And I agree. I absolutely agree with you on that. I think when they say the word physical, I think there should be the game code, the disc. It should look beautiful in my case. You know what I'm saying? Like if you go on physical copy. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I should have a full physical copy.
What they need to do, they need to.
But it says physical copy. It doesn't say physical disc. So I mean, it's in the wording. They're giving you a card. They're giving you a card.
Yes.
No.
So if I send you a postcard, you're gonna tell me that's not physical?
Absolutely not.
That's paper.
You can't hold that in your hand.
It's physical.
It's physical. No. It's a hard copy.
You're touching it.
Y'all sons of
You go and you print off a legal form. I'll guarantee you they're going to tell you that's a hard physical copy of that legal form. It's on paper.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, that's like me going to FYA, right? Say, yeah, let me get a copy of this new album, right? And they give me an MP3 pass. It's not a damn case.
Stop going along with this shit as gamers, man.
It is bad. Like I said, it is.
I'm telling y'all, you better get ready.
Digital's the way everyone's going these days. And people that my opinion is people that do the collectors things. They're doing it for the case. They're not doing it for the disc.
This is what a physical copy looks like.
I know what physical looks like. I got a couple.
This is not a physical copy.
Well, it's coming. I'm telling you. Either way, you're gonna be a salty person when they stop making hard copy games.
But Mike, my whole thing is, Mike, why do you think that's a good thing? Nobody's arguing that digital isn't coming. Nobody's arguing that. My whole thing is it's not a good thing. Like nobody wants that shit.
Exactly.
Plenty of people want that. I mean, why do you think they buy digital? Because they don't want to go and buy a physical copy.
I want digital.
It's all about convenience.
It is convenient.
These new school gamers want that shit.
I'm not a new school gamer, so I don't really get into that act.
PC buy digital games, right? But they know how
I've been gaming, dude. I've been gaming since Atari 2600, and I have physical games of those. I've been gaming since Nintendo days.
Didn't nobody ask you about that? We're talking about
the only people that buy physical copies are,
all they do is
let me show y'all what's wrong with buying digital.
Or, people who might not have internet, so they can't do the digital. Okay.
People who actually want to own their games.
What the fuck?
Or
The
it can
games on
or
console
over
are
console,
still
they just want to get
$60.
you can get your cheap used copies or sales on physical versus digital.
Right.
But
People who want to own their
once
games.
digital becomes more of a thing, then they would start doing sales on digital like they do on PC.
Wrong, because if you're paying $60 now, you'll pay $60 then.
They do it for PC, so it should come to
That's
console.
PC.
Well, it hasn't
Because
come yet.
console
It hasn't come yet.
Console has the physical
But it
copy,
hasn't
so
come
that's
yet.
why. So that's why they don't have it yet.
If
Because they
they're
still have
paying
physical.
$60
Still
now,
hasn't come yet. So
okay, check this out.
It's
So
not
if you
better.
get
Live
the
was
physical
$60,
copy,
right?
then all there is physical or the
Xbox
digital.
Live
Then they're
was
going to start doing
$60.
sales on the digitals because that's all that's going to be.
Xbox Live was $60. PSN was free. What happened this generation? People was paying for Xbox Live, so therefore we got to pay for PlayStation PSN. Point blank.
And if people wanted digital so bad, why were they crying in 2013 when Xbox wanted to do DRM?
If you're paying 60 now, you're gonna always pay 60 later, and it's a chance. But the game's going up in price because of the production value.
Well,
see,
I mean,
everybody looking at that.
My theory is
it costs more to make those physical copies.
Yes, I was
gonna say it costs more to make
costs more to make the game. Period.
And plus, when
they can save money if they just do digital. All that
Digital's
having to make
cheaper.
all those discs that cost them
But
more.
digital
money.
screws the consumer.
Company wants to save money though. They want to get all this money. They you can save money, but they don't know. Look, I'm trying to tell you, they're not gonna lower the prices of these games unless they go on these sales like they've been doing throughout the year. But they're not going to lower the price from $60 from $59.
First of all, they charge. How you going to compare?
They will, because
First of all, no. You know how I know they're not.
PC
they still
used to
charge
have
console
physical
gamers for
copies.
internet. They still charge us for internet. So what makes you think they're going to do the same thing as PC? Like they're not. They're still going to rip off console gamers with digital games.
If they get rid of the physical, I think they would. I think they would start implementing, the sales on digital, just like they're already starting to implement, returns on digital. They're making those steps.
Nah, they're not. I don't see them dropping the price to digital.
The day that gaming goes fully digital is going to be the ending of gaming as we know it.
No,
I don't know. No. More people buy digital than physical.
You're not going to be able to trade in your games. You're not going to own any of your games. They're going to tell you when you could play.
No.
So if you want to play Call of Duty
I don't have that problem
online,
on Steam.
If you want to play Call of Duty online and you got the physical copy and PSN is down, you can still play it.
Play offline. I could play offline.
You can still play your digital games offline. You don't need internet to play them.
Okay, but here's where you can't play your digital games when they take those games off of PSN.
No, because you still have it on your hard drive.
Yeah, if you still got it on your hard drive, you still got.
Can
the
you
game.
play PT? If you don't have it on your hard drive, can you download it? Can you reinstall it?
No.
I mean, I can download it off the offline.
But nobody owned PT. It was just a demo.
Yeah, it was just a demo.
I have it stored on a hard drive.
I got PT on my console
So you
right
have it.
now.
That's what I'm saying. You can still play
Be
it.
able to get it back.
Yeah, I had to store it on a hard drive. So
Well, here's a perfect example how removing a game from digital still doesn't affect your game. Look at Batman when it came out for Steam, okay? When it came out for Steam, it was horrendous. And remember, they removed it from the market. It was like gone. But the people who still had it installed, they still had the game. They still played it. They never complained about, well, damn, they took it off the market, so now, they took the game out of my Steam library. They didn't. They left it right there. They said those who do not return it, they can keep the copy. And they'll push the updates through.
I lost games on 360 and PS3.
Well, that shit ain't never.
Skullgirls, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I can't download those games anymore.
You know how you have PT on your hard drive, right?
You can still play them though.
How? How can you play Ninja Turtles remastered?
So, do you have it downloaded?
No, that's what I just said. Unless you have the game downloaded.
All right, well,
but with a disc, it doesn't matter. I could just put the disc in.
Okay, Leon, you know how you have PT on your hard drive? You know you can save that file.
That's what I did. I have it saved on another hard drive
You
off of my system.
You can send it to me. I can download it. I can play it.
I know, but that's called like storing your shit. But not everybody can do that. That has a digital copy of a game.
Database. You don't think there's an online? You don't think I can't go online right now?
I mean, yeah, we're talking about piracy though. Like, yeah,
That's
I can
piracy.
I could download any game. I could download any game off of the internet.
I'm not talking
But
about
that's
piracy
not what we're
either.
talking about.
I'm
Right.
saying anything
I get
online
it.
is saved. Anything that was ever online is saved somewhere, and somebody has it, and you can find it.
But we're talking
Okay,
about
but
the
that's
average
consumer.
consumer.
that's
We're
PC.
talking about the average
That's PC
consumer.
though.
No, that's whatchamacallit Xbox too. Like,
Can you download any game to your Xbox One right now?
Yeah.
No, you can't. You
Why
can't.
can't I?
Because it's a closed system. You can't just
And
put
then
whatever you want
you're
on
talking
Xbox.
about piracy then. So we're back to it. Yeah, we are talking about piracy at that point.
Thank you.
And
But
what
it
about
still doesn't-
game? If I'm on the license, and
You're breaking up. You're breaking up.
game, okay, I'm too loud. Whenever I get too loud, anyway.
If you put Ninja Turtles
Okay.
Remastered on the Xbox right now, it would be
If I own the
piracy.
license and I download a backup, if I own the license and I download a backup, how's that
But
pirate?
you just said I'm giving you the game.
How exactly? So you're giving me the copy of the license. I own the
You
license.
didn't own it. No, if I gave it to you, if I give it to you, you don't own it.
see? And you think you own the license, but what about the people when they get banned? Then their digital library's gone.
Yeah, you
That's
That's a
technically
good
have
point. That's a good point. That is a good
Ever
point.
since we came into this generation of online and digital and all this shit, that's when we stopped owning games. Like, I still own all my cartridge-based games, but games on now, these games that are coming out, everything has gone digital, and it already is technically digital. We're just being fooled by having a disc, but the games now on disc, we don't own. We don't own those games. So that's why I feel like digital is the ending of gaming, because you don't own the shit that you just paid $65 for.
But you do.
No, you don't. It's
no,
not
you
like
own
back
the
in the
rights.
day, Mike. It's
You
not
pay
like
for the
buying a
rights to
cartridge.
play it. You pay for the rights to it. That's it.
No.
You pay for the right to access that
Playing
game.
for a privilege.
So you paying for white privilege? Is that what we
You
paying
don't
for?
stream any
We paying
Nintendo
for
game
white
you want
privilege
and
right now?
monetize it? No.
I'm just saying you're still able to play, even if they took it off this.
Yeah, they're gonna tell you when to play, how to play.
No, they wouldn't.
Okay, Mike.
Mike,
They're
if you
already
got,
doing that.
if you
What do you
got
think loot
banned, you'd
boxes
have no
are?
games.
What do you think loot boxes are?
Going digital already ruined damn couch co-op. You know what I'm saying?
Digital gaming is ruining gaming as we speak.
How does that
Digital
damage?
did not ruin couch.
I would say, hold on.
Online ruined that.
Nobody's going over nobody.
People playing multiplayer online is what count that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Not digital games.
The fuck is he talking about? What are you talking about, man?
Like Mike, you almost didn't want to buy an entire game because of loot boxes, which is a product of digital gaming.
All right.
Now he don't want to hear logic.
Don't even go there.
So you know Eugene. Hold on, logic.
Exactly.
It's like you're over here parading digital gaming, but you won't even buy a game with loot boxes. Like, come on.
What the hell's that got to do with digital gaming? Nothing.
It's a product of digital gaming. It's the fucking bastard child of digital gaming. Like,
No, it's not.
It definitely is.
You can buy a hard copy and still have loot boxes. So
Exactly. Yes.
okay, but it's still a product of digital gaming.
It is not. They just put it in there. The developers just put it in there.
There were loot boxes on the Super Nintendo. There were loot boxes before offline.
You know what? You might as well just keep
How you
your
gonna
hard
pay for
copy
it
and
then?
not buy
With your
any
credit card
DLC
if it's
then.
offline?
How about this?
How you gonna pay
Leon.
How
You
you
might
gonna
as
pay
well
for
just
it?
buy your
How
hard
you gonna pay
copy
for a loot
and
box
don't
if it's not
buy-
online?
Don't buy any DLC because
How you
guess
gonna
what?
pay for
That's
the
all
loot box?
digital.
How you gonna pay for a loot box
DLC is
if it's not
digital.
online?
So you know what? You just buy your hard copy.
How
you're
are you
not
gonna
allowed to
pay
play
for a
anything
loot
else
box
because
if you
whereas
cannot?
you don't want digital. So for now on,
How are
you're
you
gonna
gonna
get
pay for
unfinished
the
games.
loot
You go ahead
box
and buy your
if it's
unfinished
not
games.
online?
You go ahead
How
and
are
buy
you
your
going to pay
unfinished
for a
games.
loot box if it's not online?
Buy your unfinished games because now you can't do DLC anymore because you don't want digital.
This one's just easier. This one's easier and better.
How you gonna play your game without the day one patch?
Your physical copies are pretty much worthless. You can't do any updates. You can't get any patches. You can't get any of your DLC content. You get nothing but an unfinished game.
Thanks to digital gaming.
So
that's not.
Yeah, actually, that's if there was no digital gaming and microtransactions and shit, it would be back in the day when they released like hard copy expansions and stuff.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, you
I
kind of
know
right.
they used to finish.
You're actually kind of right.
A damn day one patch because the games used
So
to.
you had to buy your day one hard copy patch.
I'm trying to figure out how you buy a loot box offline.
You can buy loot box packs. You know what I'm saying? You just buy packs and you just put
The
the,
loot
you know,
box
where
first
you gonna
takes
redeem the
all
code?
stuff out of a game and
you
say,
don't put you actually install the loot packs. You install them. You take the disc, you put it in.
I guess
you
Game
install-
Genie was the original loot box. Game Genie.
You know, you plug the shit into the side of the system and you just fucking install the loot packs and shit.
They wanted people not to cheat in their games, but then they turned around and fucking messed that up by then trying to charge you for a fucking jersey and Madden.
I don't even want to. Don't make me
Look at
triggered on
NBA
that
2K.
shit, man. That shit is fucked up.
2K before digital gaming, you could create a player for free.
But here's the thing, though. Well, true. But here's the thing, though, about the jersey. You can't like buy a digital jersey, though. You know what I'm saying?
Out of fucking shoes, damn, without fucking having a.
But before digital gaming, when you had your full cartridge game, you know what you also had? All the bugs and shit too, because you didn't get no patches.
So what are the patches for now that we're getting in all these games?
You didn't get any fixes for your broken ass games.
Still
you bought
have
on the
bugs. Have you ever
on the
played a
Nintendo.
Bethesda
Games were released.
Have you not played a Bethesda game?
I have,
Yes.
and they do
Before the
patches.
PS3
You do patches, but guess what? When you had your cartridge games,
Glitches
you
have
didn't
been
get no patches.
glitches have been a part of gaming
If
since
your game was
forever.
defective, and guess what? You just
You
got
had a
something
shitty game.
bad about it.
Before the
Games are
PS3
still
was
games are still
released
defective
finished.
though.
Before the
So-
PS3 was games released finished.
Yes.
Yeah, you
So
got
all
what you
they
got.
had to do is just finish their games and stop trying to rush them out. Broken.
Well, I
We
mean,
got the
that's still ain't
DLC
got nothing to
done
do with
before the
digital
game.
age. That ain't nothing to do. That's investors. That's investors that are forcing companies to push the games out quick because they want that sale. You know, investors
Yeah,
get fucking.
EA is a
antsy.
big one for that.
Yeah, EA is known for the investor.
They
being
are.
shady.
Digital
Yeah,
market.
push.
They're always
It's the digital
cutting
marketplace.
the
That's
deadlines
not a
and
digital.
forcing
That's
them
more
to
of an
push it out.
industry thing.
That's
That's
that damn
That's an industry
damn
thing, though.
Steam marketplace.
They want their money now. They're like, you guys made it. You know, your game's good enough. Just get it on the goddamn sales floor. We want our money now. That's how EA is.
Whatever.
See, Steam is good on PC. I don't mind digital gaming on PC, but digital gaming on console is I don't like it. I just don't.
You better get used to it.
right.
No, Mike, I won't. That's why I have physical copies of games.
So
And you know what?
Okay.
Guess what?
all right.
When
Hold on,
consoles
hold on.
go digital, I'm buying a PC. I'm done with consoles.
Let's do this.
I was saying, man, you better stop gaming on console.
No, I'm
Mike.
done with consoles. I'm buying
All right.
a PC.
All right. All right. All right. All right. Let's go on. Let's get out of this. Climb out of this motherfucking trap.
Bang, bang.
Hey, Call of Booty is out right now. Anybody playing it right now? Some people had it.
I'm
I
playing
bought it
it
this
at this
morning.
exact moment.
Is it dope? What you think?
It looks dope.
What you playing it on?
I'm playing it on a PS4,
The normal
the Pro,
PS4?
the Pro.
So, okay, from those, like, all right, how real? Well, not realistic, but just how fucking good does it actually look like? Is it,
It
really
looks good.
Is it really?
I mean,
detailed?
I'm playing on a 4K screen. It looks amazing to me. I mean,
What about you, Austin?
Right now I'm just playing it on Xbox, but once the One comes in, I'll play it on the One or the One X. Sorry, but right now it doesn't look pretty bad. It looks pretty good. Although I gotta say, if I have to play the goddamn Normandy Beach thing in a game one more damn time, like I've played it so many damn times in different games, I feel like I've been there.
That's the whole point of it.
That's true, though. It seems like that scene is always set up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's always that scene you get to play. And they've had that shit like a long time ago, too. Like, old-ass games had that same fucking scene. Like,
Yeah.
we're playing that shit for like 15, 20 years and shit. You know, but I don't know. Call of Booty, I don't know. Call of Duty has done me so wrong in the past.
I'm telling you,
It's hard
this is a game to get there, Danny. The story so far, I've done 2 missions and I like them.
It feels like old school Medal of Honor.
Yeah,
I love Medal of Honor, though.
this was fun, and
So
it's challenging.
it's like Medal of Honor for real?
Yeah,
Yes.
for real.
And the guns are solid, and like I said, they are fun. The last 2 missions I played.
Because like I said, I love Medal of Honor. If it's like that, then hell yeah, I'm on board with that. But you know, it's still, I don't know. It's just my personal bias. Like I hear the words Call of Duty, I'm like, I just want to throw up. Yeah.
What's the difficulty you playing on there, Austin?
Hardened.
Hardened, okay. And
Just because normally I play veteran.
One shot they kill you.
Not quite, but almost.
Okay.
Normally I play veteran, but I haven't played COD in a while because there hasn't been a COD worth playing. So.
Yeah, so I'm playing on regular, and it's challenging at times.
Getting that motherfucking booty clapped. You know
I'll play it. But it's
challenging on regular.
Okay.
Ooh, because Terry, you don't never play shit on regular. You always play it on hard shit, right?
No, she played.
That's why it's regular.
She played
literally, when you open up a game on the menu, it'll be like, you have your normal mode. And then for gamers who want a challenge, you pick the hard mode. So you're going to tell me your normal mode is your challenge?
Hold on.
The games literally tell you if you want, for gamers who want more of a challenge, you go this way?
This is coming from the girl who didn't play Resident Evil on hard.
Ooh.
I play enough games on hard. Wait,
Exposed.
So I play almost all my games on hard except for one. It counts for nothing. And you can play everything on, easy.
You didn't even choose Stick of Truth to play on regular. You've been going regular lately. She's been silent, kid. He's got that.
I'm not doing regular and fractured butthole though.
Well, about time you step it up again.
Stepping it up? I've been doing way more games on hard than you. You don't play anything on hard.
You've been slacking lately.
Oh, you see how Mike rubs you and shit? He rubs you the wrong way. It's like, motherfucker, can you get my shoulders? You know what I'm saying? Why you rubbing me the wrong goddamn way?
I'm allowed. She's my best friend. I gotta give her shit.
All right. Next up, we got new.
But hold on. I want to say something on the Call of Duty is pretty cool. You go to the multiplayer. I even showed Leon in the multiplayer when you go to HQ. I thought it was pretty cool. There's a little thing in there called R&R, and in the R&R, there's a bunch of mini games made from Atari 2600. I was playing. It was dope. They were in shit. I was like, oh my god, I played this back when I was growing up. Like River Raid.
You played Combat, didn't
you? You remember like River Raid?
Yeah.
River Raid. I'm trying to River Raid. Why does that sound so familiar to me?
Or Storm Barn, where you had to take the plane and put it in the barn and fly back up.
Oh shit! Yeah.
All those games are on there on the Call of Duty to play.
What? Why though?
I don't know, but I thought it was cooler as shit. I thought that was cooler as shit. I was like, my god! I was like, these are games I played when I was growing up.
I can't believe that shit is on there. Like, why? Okay, all right.
And Danny, if you want an example of a further example, they brought back health packs. So
they did. Oh, thank God.
For the
that's like old school Call of Duty. Yeah, that's
for the campaign at least, not for multiplayer, but for the campaign they brought back health packs. So it's
okay.
Wait, I'd check it out if I.
It's health packs and weapon packs. And you can't collect them all the time. It's like a time limit. And then you'll go up there and push up on your D-pad. And he'll toss you a health pack that you can use.
Okay, you mean shift on my keyboard. Anyway.
Well, mine's off.
All right, okay. All right. I'm going to give it... I swear to God, if it's garbage, I play this shit. Because I think it's a free weekend for it on Steam.
I don't know.
I think it's better than Battlefield 1.
Really?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I would second that.
Yeah, Battlefield 1 is...
I was not a fan of that game.
Shots fired!
Okay.
Story-wise or graphics?
Both.
The story is solid on Call of Duty.
I think Battlefield 1 still is an amazing looking game, though. Like, I'm not taking away from how it looks, but I think this is a better shooter overall.
I'm not gonna lie. I gotta get this off my chest.
Oh shit.
Okay.
He's gonna say, boys, he's Jay Quentin.
Now, when I seen the trailers and stuff for Battlefield 1 and everything, and then I got the Ultimate Collector's Edition with the statue and everything. You know what I'm saying? I felt kind of a little proud because I was like, okay, this is a big time AAA game and they have a black guy on the cover. But why the fuck did you just give me one mission as the black guy? That's what I was like. What the fuck, man? I mean, come on, that was wrong. I got suckered. I mean, no, it was just wrong. It was just wrong. I had to get that on my chest. That was fucked up. That was fucked up. EA. That was fucked up.
All right, you sound like you had a mini final round with that shit. All right, new PS4 model coming out the same day of Xbox release.
Where'd you get that at? I couldn't
new
find that
about it?
nowhere, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what's new about it.
It's a white piece. It's a white PS4. It's like it's just a white.
Isn't that Asia exclusive? A Japanese exclusive?
It is not. It got touted at Amazon. Amazon, I guess, leaked it.
It's just white.
Yeah, it's just white. Yep, it's like a custom white PS4 Pro. It doesn't. It's not really like a new like.
So it's just a new color.
Yeah, it's just like a new color. It's supposed to come with like 2 games bundle. And then the UI is supposed to have some things that are like.
Nah, that's Sony reaching on that. Fuck that.
Yeah, how they gonna have a different UI though? How's the UI gonna be?
It's like there's things added. Like I think they said it was gonna be like subfolders and sub menus.
We already have subfolders.
Yeah, I know it was because when I was reading the list, I'm like, I thought some of this was already there, but I guess that white PS4 was kind of. Huh?
Did you read this on? Did you read this on TMZ or some shit?
Oh shit!
I got it from the same news site you get your news from.
He got it from Forbes.
Yeah,
Fake news.
I'm telling you, it's a white PS4.
Yeah, when did Forbes become like the IGN of fucking?
I don't know why Forbes has fucking
like they have all these damn controversial articles that be causing like arguments now,
and they're all wrong.
Like, who working at Forbes is a gamer? Because I'm trying to figure this shit out. Like
nobody. That's why they be fucking up.
And now people are like, oh, but Forbes is such like a well-known news source.
Like, fuck that
but for
shit.
games,
I don't
for
use
games.
Forbes for
Really,
games.
Forbes though.
It doesn't even feel right. Like
I don't
Forbes,
think
like,
that's correct.
on,
you know what I'm saying? I don't think that's right. So.
Yeah, I use dual shockers.
But like I said, it was from a reputable source. And they said
What's your reputable source?
Dual shockers or VG24 7.
DualShock
about Eurogamer. I like Eurogamer.
So you're saying you got this from dual shockers?
No, it was from Eurogamer. That's what it was.
Oh, Eurogamer?
Yeah, because they said it was touted out of the UK version of Amazon or whatever it was, and that's when they touted that white PS4 is supposed to come out same day. So it's not really like a different PS4. They're just offering kind of like that color scheme. You know what I'm saying?
Like the Destiny.
Yeah, it's like the Destiny one, but without Destiny shit on it. It's just a white PS4.
You know what annoys me? Why can't they just come out with all the colors at once? Like, why do they take so long to come out with colors? Like, why can't I get an option out the gate?
Maybe it's the plastiques, like what they use for the actual housing of the system. Maybe it's something with that.
Yeah, I'll have to say it's called spray paint.
Man,
it should be annoying me.
I just remember I'm still triggered about the whole colors thing because of the N64. It was the first time that robbed me on that.
N64 had a ton of colors. It was like sparkly. Remember they had a sparkly one?
I saved up all my money as a kid, bought the N64, the base, black model that they had, or dark gray or whatever you want to call it. They didn't, and then like a couple months later they announced that they're going to have all the colors. So I was like, you shitting me?
Yeah, they did. They did.
No, I was pissed. I was pissed. I was like, I go out and work hard to get it, and then you're going to go and tell me you're going to have, purple and green and all this crap. Dang it.
And the see-through ones, those were.
Remember that see-through one? They had a see-through one that was kind of sparkly. Like I was like,
I love the see-through ones. They had the purple one.
Yeah, the purple one. Purple one had like sparkles and shit.
That's what I'm like, yo. They need to go back to like, man, give us options. Shit.
It's like give us kind of like that, that connection to the system. Nowadays it's more of just a sleek type of design, and that's really it. It's nothing that kind of like, just like we were talking about. I got that clear, see-through one. They need to start doing shit like
They should release them all at once. I mean, your phones when they come out, they have multiple color options right off the bat. Why do we have to wait for everything else?
That's true. That would be if you guys, anybody in the industry listening.
Laptop. You go buy a laptop.
That would give you an edge. That would definitely give you an edge.
That would be pretty fucking dope. You know,
Maybe
it's
that
not for
could be
nothing.
like
Nintendo's doing that with their Joy-Cons. You could just customize your system. You have neon green, then you can switch it up. You got a red.
right. You got red, all these colors. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Wait, no, you guys are talking about the fucking controllers, like for the Xbox.
Nah, but you
give
know
a
it
hard
changes
time.
the look. You know it changes.
Oh bullshit, dude! It's so great.
You know it changes the look.
Everyone
It
gives
does.
Xbox
It's like-
I
a hard
seen
people
time.
get
somebody
those
posing
fucking
with that shit. It was a
controllers.
rapper.
Yeah.
I seen a rapper with a switch in their hand. I was like, oh shit.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It does change the look. Fuck you, Austin. It does.
Changes the look. When you got it in the dock, it changes
That's
the look.
bullshit.
It changes
Okay,
the
so
look.
so if I put my controller on top of my Xbox, it's gonna change
Nah,
the
that's
look of my
different.
Xbox.
Controller.
That's not.
Does your Xbox controller attached to a screen?
That's
Right.
not
Can't put it in
different.
the. On
Oh,
the
you know what?
table.
Here, I'll
That's
take my controller and my Xbox
Nah.
to my TV. There you go. Fucking
What would be
portable.
dope is if you could slide the casing off of the Xbox or the PlayStation and put whatever color you want.
Right.
That would be dope.
Like an interchangeable case, just like PC and shit, kind of. Yeah, that'd be kind of dope. Actually.
Customization is key, man.
Well, maybe because I mean Xbox has the workshop that they've been building up a little bit. So after the Elite, maybe they'll do console cases or something.
I would love for that.
That would be pretty fucking dope, actually. If they did that shit, that's kind of like stepping into PC realm, for sure. For sure.
Make it like
100%
Legos. Just
right.
snap it on, snap it off.
All right, so we have come to the end of the show. We have final round to do. Anybody triggered?
Hold
'Cause I
on.
am.
You forgot the one last thing.
I'm skipping it. It's because it's Paris Games Week news, and that's like
Nah.
thousands of fucking shit. You know what I'm saying?
It was
I don't
good.
want to.
It's like we already talked about it at E3.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like all this shit they had was samey. You know, nothing really
We
stuck
already
out other
talked
than
about Last of Us.
you know, you got the
Uh,
Samurai
one
game.
game.
Samurai game looks fucking dope. Last of Us and shit. God of War, of fucking
Shadow
course.
Colossus look beautiful.
Shadow Colossus look amazing.
PSVR got some dope support.
PSVR had hella support,
It
and
had
There's
nothing
a
but
Shima.
freaking VR support going on in Paris.
Right,
It was like
right.
nothing but VR. It was like,
right.
what?
Hella VR in Paris, yeah,
So
but
much VR going on there. I was like, this is too much now.
Nah, it's not enough.
Anybody getting a VR?
I want one.
nah.
Nah.
Cyber Monday.
Mike,
Right.
Mike.
You know Mike buying that shit. I don't give a fuck what he say.
Nah, I'm
Mike's
talking
buying
about that
shit.
bet, Mike. Cyber Monday.
Oh, Mike.
Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike.
What? I'm listening.
My mom says she likes your hat. She's never seen one like that before.
I'll get her one.
Oh.
Mike's
See?
blushing. I see.
Hell
it.
yeah, Mike blushing. That motherfucker red.
See, I told you, Danny, I was getting looks.
No, but that, hold on.
He's getting looks
Say
from
that
the
age
ladies.
range.
Hold on. First of all, let's get this out the way already. Let's just do this. All right, nah, you ain't getting the looks that you think you're getting. All right, final round. Who's in it? I'm in it. Anybody else in it?
I don't even know what there is to be mad about.
I'm triggered about old girl and her fucking feminist ways.
Did we just
so-
go in on it?
I know, but I just got one thing to say. You know what I'm saying? I just got one little final thing to say. Shit.
Get over here.
Feed him, show him.
Yeah, shit. All right, well, fuck it. I'm in final round solo then. Fuck y'all then.
I think Eddie should do it.
Yeah, Eddie already
Like,
did
I
that.
am not Jay Quentin. I need to stop calling me Jay Quentin.
That motherfucker gone.
He already
Shit.
bounced out a long
Yeah,
time ago.
Eddie gone. Well, let's do this. Let's get this into Eddie.
All right, let me see your social.
All right, so Eddie gets that. He gone.
Let me see your birth certificate.
Right, Jay Quentin. All right, we welcome Jay Quentin to final round. All right, so you know, as I'm gonna make this short and quick. You know, every controversy is not a real controversy. And The Last of Us 2, that trailer was amazing. It made me cringe. It brought emotion out. It was hella beautiful. Who cares if, first of all, women were getting hurt, and second, one of the ladies were buff. Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? That trailer looked amazing. And I can tell you, everybody on this panel, including people who are watching, when they saw that shit, they were hype as fuck. And, you know, maybe not Austin, but, yeah. Yeah, I can see him liking the Samurai game more so than Last of Us, but
I don't even see Austin playing Ghost of Tsushima.
I can see him playing that. Yeah, I can definitely see him playing that. I can see him playing that because it actually has some sort of history, and I know he doesn't like dumb shit, so I can see that. All right, so but I felt like this. It was nothing. It was a beautiful trailer. Naughty Dog should not apologize for anything that they shown at Pierce Games Week. That trailer was perfect. It was shock. It was awe. It was beautiful, and it proved the point that Last of Us 2 is about to be a brutal fucking journey, and it's gonna play with your emotions like you never thought you could have that feeling playing a game, especially like the worry and the brutalness of it. But I didn't think it offended anybody. I mean, we talked about this earlier. Women die in gaming all the time. I mean, lots of women get wrecked in gaming. And Lord, Tomb Raider, she gets fucking impaled. You can go all the way back to, like we said, Samus. In Metroid, she was getting wrecked. So it's a nothing thing, and I hope people are woke enough to know that bitch is just fishing. She's just fishing for clicks. And don't give her the time of day. Don't click. Just ignore. And if you do click to see it, don't even fucking respond. Just read it and go, whatever. Shrug it off and keep it fucking moving. That's all I got to say about
Final Round.
There we go. All right. So we are at the end of the show. Anybody got any final thoughts? Any concerns about what I said?
Not at all.
I'm good. You said it all.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I do have something though. I need
What's
to
that?
talk to you guys about after the show.
Oh shit! Why you sound so solemn, man? Now I don't want to go off live and shit.
No, it's not even sad. It's not even crazy. Nah. I'm just tired, About to get on this cold duty though. I gotta wake up.
Yeah, I'm playing fresh asshole right now.
Eugene
Leon-
always trying to fucking change it up and shit.
Yo.
Leon's lying. Someone's in trouble.
Nah, nobody's in trouble. It's just the idea. I have a guest idea, but it's gonna be a funny person who has to
guest idea. Oh shit!
But I don't want to say it on the show,
Fair enough.
Fair enough. I feel you on that. All right. Well, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out and watching us. Shouts out to Trayvon, John, Quiet, Itchy, Hayden. Who else? We had a bunch of people actually today. Fucking Kid Smooth. Shouts out to Kid Smooth. We had folks today, and shouts out to the panel here. We had a great show, great arguments, but real shit. No fanboyism except for Austin. And
What did I do?
and catch us next week. We haven't, like I said, I'm trying to do this every show. We have a Patreon. You know what I'm saying? Help us out. We want to bring up our production values. We would like to, definitely be able to continue doing what we're doing as well as reach out further than we are. And we could do that with you guys' help. So definitely, if you just have a moment, just go check it out. I just keep saying I'm going to add more tiers, but I've been so fucking busy with just being black. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm trying to bring it all together, but I think this weekend I'll be able to open myself up for some time and kind of work on everything and shit. So there'll be more tiers by this weekend. There'll be a new wife. My wife plays, so that episode will check that out. Yes, she's gonna play Destiny with a keyboard and mouse.
I thought you said there's gonna be a new wife. I was like, what?
No. Not a new wife. My wife plays. She's gonna be playing Destiny, and I'm forcing her to use keyboard and mouse. So that should.
Danny, does your wife know about the new one, or?
Yeah, we all share. She said that bitch do the dishes.
Sister wives.
There's a reality show for you.
Only in Utah.
So, shit. Shouts out to everybody in the panel. And, like I said, we want to thank you guys for watching once again. Check us out next week, Friday, same time, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. We may have a guest. Hopefully, we'll have somebody. Maybe Jay Quentin will finally show up. And, and give us a tour of his mind. So we'll be look out for that. And shit, we gonna roll out. Peace out.